Nah. Good evening, everyone. It is I, your most favorite Arknights streamer, Alyssciel. Yes, tonight we're gonna finally finish, hopefully, Babel. Sorry if you were watching the Limbus Company stream yesterday. Yeah, my computer has been crashing. I don't know. It's most likely because the GPU was not updated, so it kept on crashing. But now that I updated my GPU, it's not crashing anymore, which is nice. Hello, Ultranium. Hello, Master Thruster. Welcome to the stream. How's your Walpurgi snack pulls? I got everything except Sinclair. I got everything except Sinclair. Um, I only got uh yeah, I was able to get 130 pulls, but yeah, I wasn't able to get Sinclair. I was actually thinking whether I should like do some pulls again because I got some 10 pulls and stuff. Hello Joshua, hello Hul, hey, yeah, welcome to the stream. We're gonna finish Babel tonight, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, sorry for the late stream though, because I've been a little busy actually. Well, and by busy, I meant I played repo, in my Discord server. If you want to join me in gaming sometimes, you guys can actually join my Discord server. I sometimes host, yeah. I host the stuff. Yeah. Where's the director? Don't worry, he's gonna be here once the gameplay starts. But yeah, thank you for being here. Hello Rob. Hello, is that a bidin? Oh, we could have played, yeah. Yeah. We could have played. We could have played. Anyway, what do you mean, joint operator? Well, what's the joint operator? Is it this one? This one? Oh my god, guys, it's oh shit. Well, what the fuck? Why would they throw this one though? I don't even know why. Yeah. Legionary! Yeah, I kinda wanna get Monster and Thorns and Escalon. But I don't think I'll be able to though. Oh my god, Rock! I already have these. The only one that don't have is like Figurino and Figurino and Rock. I got Ascalon in my first 10 pull. Do you guys think I should do one? Oh boy. I got like, yeah, I got 68k, 32k, so that I got 100k Orundum in total, I think. I got yeah, I got 100k Orundum, and I got how many pulls do I have? I have 12. So, there's that. But I don't think I should be pulling. I don't think I should be pulling because I wanna get Lapland. I'm gonna get Lapland no matter what. So yeah. Maybe I should buy these the Hello Kitty packs. Well, the Sanrio ones. Like 400 Orundums. 1,600. Hello Vertum, hi. Oh yeah, Vertum actually made a fan art of me. Which is the Lapland Decadenza fan art. If you guys wanna see it here, I'm gonna post the link for it. You guys, yeah. It's been quite a while since I actually got fan art, so it's pretty special. Yeah. I became Lapland Decadenza. Yeah, I will be, maybe, most likely. No worries. Yeah. So yeah, thank you Bertun for the fan art. Much appreciated. That's why I'm gonna pin it here on my chat right now. Oh yeah, the new mode. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Do you guys even want me to do like a stream for this one? I'm not really sure what because I only tried it once. I only tried it once. I only tried it once, so you know. Hello. Yeah, it was. So it's gonna be like actually it was, and then my stream actually crashed as soon as it got achieved. Hello, Lemon. How are you? How are things? Damn. This is basically just isn't this just Enfield or something? RM3 pure hell. What do you mean? How do you know? How do you know? First blood archetype. Caster spam hell. Ah, okay. This an algorithm reclamation. Doing some limits before going to shower and turn in for the night. That's okay. Yeah, you should rest up. You've been playing Monster Hunter for like, I don't know. You've been playing Monster Hunter for a while now, so yeah. You played Monster Hunter a lot. So, you know, it's understandable. I guess I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna continue with Babel. The boss is bullshit. Isn't that all the stuff I asked from you? The backlog of a bit much for you, huh? It's okay. It's okay. It's my fault for being sick. That's why. It really is. It really is. It's annoying. It's annoying that I'm getting sick, but it's kind of expected for me to be sickly until probably like April, because once April starts, it's I think I might have adapted to the environment better. Yeah. You can try 110 pull. No, it's not allergy. It's more like I don't know, because I really sleep late. I sleep late, so my immune system isn't really like the best and stuff like that. You know, like I sleep very late, so yeah. Alyssciel. Wouldn't you guys like me if I had more than more than 2 arms? Hello, Yeeter Deleter, welcome. Yeah, welcome back. Try not to cause your couple and to flare up too badly once you recover and feel less sickly. Yeah, it's getting worse. Yeah. See, the thing is, once you get older, the amount of sleep that you require to actually function is gonna decrease. Gonna decrease a lot. So yeah. It's gonna decrease a lot. I remember my dad only sleeping like 4 hours a day now. Vitamin gummies? Maybe I should. But yeah, let's get started. Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So why have I already maxed out on 3 minimal sleep being 3 hours? I'm only 19. You probably should try sleeping more, because you're only not feeling that because you're 19. Because there were times before that I would stay up for like when I was like a teenager, I would stay up like, I don't know, multiple days without sleep, and I'm like I am immortal. Nothing can stop me. I can stay up for like 2 days, no problem. Me and my friends were all playing games. Yeah, thank you for saying that it's a nice team. I gotta, yeah. But yeah, don't worry, Slamon. I'll make sure to pace myself, you know, just to make sure that I don't end up getting fucked over again. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm trying my best to take care of myself. You already heard I killed the big water fish. Uthduna. Yeah, perma debuff. That's true. I have back pain. Look up ahead. The bridge. It's been blown? How are we supposed to get across? Is there another path? Catastrophe cloud is still over our heads. We can't go any further. Not with all the wounded and children. Damn, the originium crystals on the ground are starting to glow. They'll kill us before the catastrophe even has a chance. We need to. Reason support us help you taking care of yourself then. Yeah, actually. I was able to like eat better. Yeah. I was able to eat better. Yeah, I've been able to eat better actually. I was gonna get like a therapy, like psychological therapy, you know, last week, but I wasn't able to. I told them that I should reschedule it, that I was gonna reschedule it, but like they haven't replied to me yet, and I'm running out of pills. We need to go. So, it's all fucking originium particles in the air. No medicines for more than a week now. All the injured, infected. Damn it. Oh, what's that sound? It's just the antidepressants, you know, and the mood stabilizers. Like, yeah. I don't know. I think I've talked about it before. You would think that I am stable. Am I? Do I look stable enough for you guys? No reinforcements from Babel yet. And keep looking for a path. Don't come back until you do. The catastrophe cloud's fully formed. Which fucking unit attacked the hospital? Not even Scar Eyes that crazy. Yeah. Eventually, I'll probably message them on Monday. We'll see though. We'll see. Stick together. It's too late to try to get out of the catastrophe. We need to find some clean caves. Nothing with originium traces on it. Not even a little bit. Doing this to the wounded. Tiresias, you piece of... Really? Thank you. Yeah, Tsunol said that I'm the sanest Project Moon YouTuber. So, you know. I'm the sanest. But only probably because we never talked about depression. Mom, my leg hurts. Don't cry, we're almost home. No, it hurts. Nah, that's crazy, yeah. Did you not know there were Sunul made a tier list of Project Moon YouTubers, Project Moon creators, and I'm the sanest. Nuh-uh. Or probably just because I got corrupted after. I don't know. The shit you come up with is far from sane. What could that be? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I know what you're talking about. The sound of children crying. The sound of conspiracy, of death, of struggling to survive. The catastrophe is deaf to all that, turning wind and snow into storm. A few figures stand on a distant cliff. The woman stands on the edge, peering silently into the distance. Back when you were a good Christian girl. Oh my god. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah. I understand. Oh my god. Man, before I used to like recite a lot of Bible verses from memory. You know, that's how... You know, I actually memorized the entirety of Psalms 23. Back then when I was younger. When I was still like good, you know? Yeah. The warp train ride. yeah, it was really good. You know. Did you get the VIP pass, or did you get the normal one, Yan? A merciless catastrophe, enemy soldiers blocking key passages, fleeing beasts, and the wounded and civilians with nowhere to run. Life echoes in the valley, reaching Mantra's ears. It is the sound of children crying. Oh yeah. You guys read the freaking Bible. Read the Bible, guys. Honestly. But if you're gonna read the Bible, it's better if you do the New Testament. What is that? Is it dangerous? And my cortisol is it's just it's Vertum's fan art of me. It's Vertum's fan art of me as Lapland Decadenza. Yeah. It's been a while since I received fan art, so I'm posting it like that. I hear it. Children are crying. It's starting to snow. This isn't good. 2,313. All confirmed. Location physical data logged. Fewer losses than expected, but time's of the essence. Watching your arts up close is always a remarkable experience, Mantra. Was the Jal in HR able to get you a few assistants? A shame. Messages sent to all squads. Cave 7 kilometers to the northeast. The children are there. But the military commission's drones have found us. I'll stay. You go. They don't want to face my squad head-on in this terrain. Do you have reference sheets for fan art? Honestly, I really need to commission or to commission someone for a reference sheet, because holy shit, man. Because you know the reason why I'm not doing that as of the moment. It's because I'm not sure whether I'd want to like stick with this design. Because as you might have already guessed, my design has undergone like a significant change. Actually, there was a time before when my design is very different. Could be the reason. You can just make a V2. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see. I don't know. I don't see. As much as I have money for like necessities and stuff like that, I kind of don't have the extra for stuff like that, you know, for the frivolous. I feel like a character reference sheet is kind of frivolous. Yeah. Yeah, it changes in design because see, okay, here's wait, let me just show you the design that I have. The very initial one. I'm pretty sure some people already saw it from back then. And I think this should be the design that I should have asked Eric's to make me as an avatar. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like this one. Wait, god damn it, let me. Can I not select it? Are you fucking serious? There's so many fucking shits. Stupid. Why is it locked? Why are you locked? Stupid. This one. See, it supposedly I should have fur on the thing, right? Yeah, should be like this. Like I'm supposed to have like fur here, and you know it should have been, yeah, something like this. Yeah, this is my design. Yeah. Anyway. Just going to say hi. We'll try to take Manfred alive if he's leading them. You really just leave them out hanging, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't take unnecessary risks. Doctor here. Sorry I'm late. Operations in the CA area have concluded. Continue to carry out Mantra's plan. I'll provide support elsewhere. The priority is to help the civilians and wounded. Good timing, Doctor. Thanks. Misery is distracting the military commission, but he needs help. Is this the part where I volunteer? Yes, Ace. Awaiting your orders. And Theresa will go directly to the affected field hospital at the center to prevent further casualties. If all goes well, I'll meet you there. Okay. Okay. Explosion! Explosion! Move away from the glowing area. Back off. The Reginium underground is being activated. Fucking too late. Fires steer beneath the frozen earth, and a blizzard brings with it the sparks of catastrophe. Every breath seems to carry the weight of all of Terra, bringing it upon every individual soul. The weight vanishes in an instant. They look up to see an astonishing sight. Gah! Explosion stopped? Snow floating in the air? Oh, it's pith, yeah. The snow crystals here are almost indistinguishable from originium crystals. Control over them can be achieved with sufficient focus. Your precise control over individual snowflakes is difficult, but it's not so difficult to hold a snowstorm off an originium-rich environment. No, there's none. There's none. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It says that it's an expletive. If it's an expletive, it means that it's a swear. Trust me, trust me. I know narrative shit, okay? I know, right? They're not playable unless IS. Though, Pith is kinda just does boost arts users, right? Have you been paying attention to in class, Aiden? Pith, you're here. I can give you 10 minutes. Go back to the meadows at the bottom of the valley and head south. Scout will guide your path. Don't you remember what I taught you? There are a lot of emergency precautions you can take in an originium-dense environment, but you did nothing. What's happening in here? What's happening in here? Not much really. We're Arknights sing, you know, just the usual stuff. Ay. Wait. You have acute RPT patients in your group. What were you thinking? Take this syringe. I'll do what I can. You have 10 minutes to get everybody in order. But you, move it before the catastrophe fully forms. This area will be safe while I can dampen it for a bit. What's her cost? Wasn't she like 40? So wasn't her DP cost actually 40 or something? One more thing. I'm using several kinds of arts at the same time right now. I want to see an essay from all of you on my table by this weekend, explaining which schools these arts belong to. So you better damn well make it out alive. I don't think it's that high. Yeah, I don't know. I barely pick out the freaking them actually. I barely pick them out. I'm not really that fond. It's me, and the instructions from Manfred. What is he doing, huh? Royal Court high ranking amongst the Babel forces and refugees? Impossible. Look it up. Hello, Ryan. Welcome. Hello, Espresso. Welcome, welcome. You guys sit back and we'll, we're just doing Arknights. We're just reading. Doubt there's anything to look up. Manfred probably made up the excuse on the spot. Even if they were there, they're Babel prisoners now. Rescuing prisoners in the middle of a catastrophe is not part of the contract. But we have to do it anyway. Damn it. Get Thorn Squad to check the blockade. Alright, 86 here. Hello? Hello? No response. Where did they go? It's not time for the shift change yet, is it? Wait. Isn't it a little too quiet? There were foul beast cries only a moment ago. All the animals must have fled the catastrophe. It'll sweep through this place in 5 hours. There's no time to be taking a nap. Hand me the schedule. I said, hand me the... Huh? Where did you go? Hello? This is Squad 86. Anyone hear me? Anybody? What's going on? Somebody's... You called? Damn, Scout! Phew. 3 squad silence, no alerts. The path is clear. Combat personnel, follow these coordinates. Medics, take the injured and follow the markings I've left. There's something I need to confirm. Oh yeah, it's okay actually. The only reason why my PC crashed most likely is because it's because my internet, no, not my internet, my driver, my graphics card driver, yeah. From Team Fortress 3. It's the military commission's frequency, alright, but these were scouts, not rogue mercenaries that attack our positions. Mission briefing, Strawberry, just monitoring the retreat of the civilians. Ha! Manfred even lied to them that there was a royal court high rank here. Well, I guess I'll leave the rest to Ascalon. Yeah, I wasn't able to update my graphics card. That's why it crashed. Babel. Are you my death? Damn you, Kim Ji-hoon! I'm gonna draw Kim Ji-hoon as a Menhera soon. Watch this. Watch me draw Kim Ji-hoon as a Menhera. Am I right, guys? You led the attack on Babel positions. Whose orders are you following? It's just doctors and infected civilians. The sword comes before she can finish her sentence. Something feels out of place, but Ascalon adjusts quickly. She has always been more familiar with the language of violence anyway. The sleeve blade is out of its sheath. Yeah. What are you? Ah. Bomb. You're crazy. Surrender, you have no chance. It's me. I'm done. Sorry, couldn't take him alive. He blew himself up. Something's not right. He recognized me as Babel immediately, realized he was no match for me, and quickly chose to blow himself up. Abnormally decisive. Could be some experienced spy or... Wait. I found a pouch. It's undamaged. I must have cut it off. There's a Babel sleeve badge and a military commission medal inside. It's not unusual for a mercenary working both sides of a war. And a piece of paper, possibly personal notes. Most of it is illegible. The only thing I can make out is... Del. Home. Forget it. Not important. That's Del! Communications are out? Well, I guess the old stuff won't do it when a catastrophe is so close. Let's hope the other teams found a way out. Don't just stand there. Bring all the infected who can't move over here. Slavic village. Pum 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 pum. What's the point? It's not like they'll be able to get away from the catastrophe. Just do it. It's not like you have anything to lose, is there? And some of them are comatose. My condition isn't that far off from theirs. I'll end their suffering. Virginium particles will spread when they die. I'll take the brunt of it. Take your bow, keep your distance, and finish the job. Hell no. Oh shit. Hey, stay away from the infected. Julie will deal with them. Doctor, what the fuck are you doing? Infected. Wait. Those residents look evil. In the village. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's so few years ago. When did Resident Evil 8 actually release? It's been a while. You're just leaving them here like firewood. I'm not doing it because I want to. Is there any hope for them? No, just death. They'll turn to dust in 10 minutes or so. They could have been saved. Does living a little longer count as being saved? Their conditions are too severe. If they don't die here, they'll die in some forgotten alleyway in Casbel. I should have stayed in Sargon. Here, give them these suppressants. It'll at least relieve their pain. Where did you get these suppressants? No, who are you anyway? When did you get here? Don't move. Your ID code now or I'll... Let the doctor pass. Ooh, it's fine. Teresa! Everything will be fine. You look familiar. Your Highness, how could you? We're right in the middle of the catastrophe. We're grateful, but... You shouldn't have come. It's too dangerous. The white sarcasm appears on the battlefield without a sound, as though she has come out of nowhere. The crowd whispers among themselves. Is she truly the king of Babel, one of the living six heroes, the mother of Casdel? Teresa simply nods at confused and bewildered crowd. She kneels by the side of the infected. Your Highness. I'm sorry I came late. Too late to save your lives. I'm sorry I couldn't do enough. Please don't. Teresa gently holds his hand in hers. The other infected, although one still conscious, those who have not fully given up on living, feel a little bit of gentle warmth. I'm listening, my children. I will remember how all of you lived and died. Forgive me that I could not promise you more, but for your family, children, friends, and comrades. There will come a day when they will no longer live in fear. Your life should have been so much more. Now, though, dream a warm dream, a dream that will come true. Sleep, children of Castel. Sleep in the warm embrace of home. Sleep. Thank you. The infected begin to glow with the colors of Originium. Tiny stones eat away at flesh and blood, transforming their lives and desires into fleeting sparks. Teresa holds their hand to the end, until shining dust rises towards the sky and is scattered by the wind, never to become stars upon the heavens. So, you can call me anything you like, even evil spirit if that's what you prefer. I don't mean that, it's just that this is the first time we've spoken to each other alone. You brought us many victories, I've had a hand in some. They also say you're an expert on Originium. Expert? Yet it's the first time I've seen an infected die like this with my own two eyes. You're lucky. I never thought it would be so. Does living a little longer count as being saved? Never mind. It's time to go, Teresa. Right. But it's too late even if we leave now, and the military commission has set a trap for us. It'll be fine. Yeah, we got the elite operators, my guys. Let's go home. The military commission's after action report writes, the king of Babel and her most trusted men led her people out of the valley. With a single touch, she parted wind, snow, and flames, gentle as a mother parts the bed curtains to put her child to sleep. Our casters and crossbowmen observed the procession, but none dared take the first shot, nor gave the order to. The flowery report and Manfred's false intelligence earned an admonition from the commission, but no further discipline. Doctor, I heard about the operation. Doctor? There's something I want to ask, Kaltsit. Go ahead. As a physician, is it saving a life when all you can do is to stave off death for a little while? Unless it goes contrary to the patient wishes, the duty of a physician is to save lives. That's what we've always worked to do. Why do you ask? Looking at Ami and the people around us make me feel like you shouldn't have to deal with this kind of suffering. And Doctor, Kaltsit, there you are. The intelligence meeting just ended. The unexpected catastrophe has led to a stalemate and some breathing room for us. The two of you need to get some rest, especially you, Doctor. You've hardly slept since you've been back, right? I'm fine. Teresa glances at Kaltsit, who seems to sigh wordlessly with her eyes. The King of Sarka senses guilt and restlessness. It is not an easy thing to accept, watching so many infected turn to dust before one's eyes. Doctor, do you think this is all your fault? It is. I won't run from my responsibility and I won't wallow in self-pity. I just need time to accept the present. I don't know if Originium is supposed to hurt a newborn civilization like this. But Originium is the only way to protect all life and existence. You're tired, Doctor. I'm grateful that you have chosen to bear the burden of these emotions for the sake of this great land. Your pain and struggle shows your kindness and ideals. I won't try to wipe them away, but we could share this burden if you are willing. Teresa wants to hold the doctor's hand, perceive the doctor's guilt and anxiety-filled soul. She wants to help the doctor. But a tiny speck of noise echoes ominously in the king's mind. The doctor is rejecting me, or is it? Sorry, Teresa, but this is not something you need to take on. No need to use Civilite Eterna on me. It takes a toll on you too. There are more important uses for it. More important than helping someone who's given everything for us. Thank you. I mean it. You and Scout said that we have some breathing room, right? I'll make dinner for us then. I learned it off misery. For our future challenges. And then he makes the freaking noodles. The freaking noodles. The cup noodles. Yummers. Cup noodles.
怒りが足りない？大丈夫。私の頭上の蛍光灯が進むべき道を照らし出してくれるから。まあ消えなければの話だけど。
Oh, it can cut stabilizer chains? What the fuck?
リチボとシラチ。時間は待ってくれませんわ。ドクターと私の黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。一番危険な戦場はどこだ？私が指示する。無事に帰ってこれたら勝ち。誤差ありません。今から戦う前切りってこれ刀じゃない。まあいいや。うりゃー。In attesa di ordine.
Écoutez donc.
Well, that was easy. You know, the usual stuff. Hello, just randomly across my TL Lamau. Hello, Dehydra. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just doing Babel. As you can see, we're not really that much in a in a situation when it comes to the game itself. But yeah, we're reading the story more. So sit back, relax if you want to. Yeah, we're just doing the story, for the sake of the story. Before we go to chapter 14. A piece of Originium crystal lies quietly on the test table, glowing orange-yellow under the light. It looks pure, beautiful, harmless. Priestess, what have we done? I'm afraid not. It's impossible. Doctor, it hurts. Thank you. The doctor picks up the Originium crystal with one hand and stabs it into the other arm. It leaves a bloody gash on the arm but nothing else. The pain grows distinct, yet it is not the pain of Originium infection. The instruments show the same. There is no sign of assimilation of Originium and cell. Originium won't infect me. Did we ever imagine that such pain would come? What would you say about what's happening to this world? Damn, he's immune to Originium. Originium. The last spark that we have passed on. It's working. It's several times more effective than existing suppressants. Amia's blood Originium crystal concentration has dropped significantly. Hello, Afi. Hello. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I actually just started playing Arknights for like 4 months ago. So we're just cruising by because I wanna know what the story is about. And a lot of the people are like saying, yeah, they kind of watch the stream so that they don't have to to like read the story instead. The stories is rock cancer. So true. That is so true. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. But it's just a prototype. I haven't found a way to mass produce it on Terra yet. Doctor, I know you're experimenting on yourself, but you really don't look well. Just some research on blood. Originium doesn't infect me. We've had safety measures in place. Since it was just an energy project, maybe this could be used to mitigate the symptoms of oriphaty. And Theresa, she's not like you. Civilite Eterna is not some kind of powerful magic. She simply created Originium arts in its most fundamental form, though the accumulation of a long legacy. With her help, we may be able to develop more advanced oriphaty medicine that can be mass-produced. I'm more concerned about you right now, Doctor. I'm fine. If Originium has transformed you into beings identical to us, then there will be a way to create a serum in place of my own. No matter how complicated the present issues are, if Babel can develop an effective oriphaty medicine, it will be more than just the Sarkas that support us. It will be all of Terra. Then we can foster a future with Originium. One that is peaceful, happy, and eternal. No, listen to me. Kaltsit grabs the doctor's arm. It is a lot thinner than she remembers. You have not relaxed for an instant. From Rimbiliton to the Sarkas Civil War. I chose to wake you up in order to point the way for this civilization, one that surprised me at every turn. I don't want you to waste away now. You need to take care of yourself. Sorry. Right now though, what I want to do most is alleviate Amia's pain. Amia! 3 months later. Rhodes Island of Babel, Castel. I see you, Amia. You can come out. Doctor, am I interrupting anything? No, just curious how you got in when I didn't hear the door open. I found a lot of secret passages. Secret passages? Yeah, Closure said not to tell anyone, so I haven't. No wonder Dr. Kaltsit can find you for checkups. You've been hiding there all along. I promise I won't run away if you go with me. Alright, I'll try to make the time. You've been really busy. Dr. Kaltsit said that even she has hardly seen you lately. Whenever I see you, you're all by yourself, carrying a stack of papers, head down, walking from one end of the corridor up to another. If someone says hi to you, all you do is nod and keep on walking without a word. Sounds like you're describing a really rude person. Sorry, Amia. No, that's not what I meant. You just seem really unhappy. Why would you say that? Before we came to Rhodes Island, you were curious about everything. Cuddled up with the burden beast at night, crouched down to look at the tiny rocks in the mines, and went to pick fruit from Beck beast dens. You enjoyed everything, even the things that didn't interest me as a kid. But now whenever I talk to you about something fun, all you say is, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Amia. But I came to talk to you about it, to make you feel happy. Are you unhappy because I'm not getting better? It's not because of you, Amia. This is about me. And you can hear noises outside the ship, can you? Yes, like the huge drills in Rimbiliton. They're so noisy. I don't like them. Thank you for the follow, Dyra. Me, Theresa, Dr. Kaltsit, and we all have a lot of things to do. It's not your fault. Alright. Do you have time today, Amia? Yes. I want to go up at the deck and see the clouds. It's going to rain. They have very interesting shapes, and I could talk for a long time if there was someone there to listen to me. Of course, but don't you have work to do? It's okay, I'll be done soon. He's making time for Amia, guys. Making time for Amia. Let's go. Amia. If there comes a day when we cure Oriphaty, not just for you but for all of Terra as well. When the day comes that Terrans no longer live in fear of Originium and catastrophe, let's go on a journey again to see the rest of this great land. This time, we'll bring Kaltsit and Originium will become the light that guides the next civilization. All consciousness shall foster new hope in Originium until the end of time. Doctor. It's okay. The doctor just passed out on the deck due to exhaustion. Thank goodness. It's not something serious. What about the wound on the doctor's arm? Trying to contract Oriphaty. The doctor tried many ways, breathing in dust, exposure to Originium-dense environments, even a direct incision with active Originium. I tried to get the doctor to stop, and I asked Scout to do the same, but... why do these women have the same pose? Yeah, why? Yeah, they gotta have the power pose, you know? No one wants to see the doctor get hurt. Maybe the doctor is in more pain than we see on the surface. What about Amia? Terribly frightened. She wouldn't stop crying. Took a lot of effort to get her to sleep. This is a sculpture? A gift from a rescued infected to the doctor. Ace was the first to hear Amia's cry. He carried the doctor back and left this behind. See, doctor? You have established connections with so many people. You're not alone. But what are you hiding that you wouldn't even tell Kaltsit or me? The doctor truly wants to help Amia and Babel. I can feel that. But I also can't help but feel that the doctor leaves some thoughts unsaid. some concerns, some doubts. I believed these sentiments were the result of such an abrupt awakening and that they would go away in time. But they haven't. The doctor is being torn apart by these unsaid things, tormented by hesitation, pain, and guilt. Perhaps I don't understand the doctor as well as I thought. I don't know how to ease the doctor's pain. If neither of us know what the doctor is thinking, then the doctor of Babel will always be alone, all the love and respect notwithstanding. That's it. Yes. I will explain to the doctor in time. Teresa puts her hand on the doctor's forehead. Under the warm surface lies a past that she cannot fathom. Civilite Eterna. What is this freaking thing? Originium must rewrite all. Only then is there value in existence. Stop it, my eyes! From the emergence of intelligent life to the lights in the cosmos and the maelstrom of the stars, Originium will continue to replicate and transform until even time ceases to exist. This is Originium? Originium, the first light before the Big Bang. She said that only by covering every inch of the land in Originium, only by returning matter and time, tide and wonder, light and wailing, to the vast ocean of information, only then will we find change and advancement and avert the fate that is the end. Even though it is not a transformation, but a death. It is not an extinction, but a continuation. When was this memory? The doctor's emotion, pain, hesitation, and fear? Who was that accompanying the doctor in despair? No, Kaltsit said there was another. The growth of Originium is silent, beautiful, calm. All signs of life have been overgrown. Civilization has vanished from this land. But Teresa feels only fear and suffocation. The memory is trembling, collapsing. There's a force somewhere, trying to fix an error. The Originium in the memory continues to grow, even assimilating Teresa's consciousness. Teresa. Kaltsit. Oh yes, she was by my side. Teresa. She seems to see the doctor before her consciousness is fully absorbed by the nebulous Originium light. Teresa! What happened, Teresa? What did you see? I saw Originium. It had assimilated the entire continent. The doctor felt pain and anxiety over it. Is that the doctor's memory? No, a dream. Give me a hand, Kaltsit. The feeling, the noise and wailing. Oh! Ooh. Teresa. I told you that Originium once decided the distant future of this land. There were two choices. We were too focused on tangible suffering, catastrophe, horrifity, casting our eyes towards the future that brought too much difficulty and too little meaning. The doctor chose one of them, the future that the doctor spoke of to me, personally. Yeah, I know, right? Your reaction! Bing, 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 bing. I could not forget the future the doctor described, never in all these years. But the other cold and empty thought has often shot up in my spine, in the middle of the night over the past 10,000 years. I cannot speak of it, but you can sense my anger with your power. That means Civilite Eterna exists outside of the boundaries of language. So, Teresa, if you saw a future that you are not willing to accept, I hope you, Civilite Eterna, can change the course. Only you can. If you saw the side of myself or the doctor that is strange to you. Kaltsit? No, Kaltsit, that's not what I meant. The doctor's feelings toward Amiya, towards us, towards you, are sincere. That is the truth. Trust the doctor and trust me. I will find the answer to what is tormenting the doctor. And when... Doctor, you're awake. What happened to me? You fainted as you were leaving the deck with Amaya. Where's Amaya? A little shaken, but she's fine. You're still in bad shape. What were you thinking? I want to cure Amiya's orifity. I want to change the present state of the Sarkas. I want to walk among this civilization that I helped create, to take in the vitality of new life, something that we once had but have long since lost. Even if everything that we see, all that we know, all that we cherish no longer exists after a millennium. Yeah, I know, right? Why do you keep on flashbanging us with that? Fuck, man, my eyes are...
Le moment n'est pas encore
my
venu.
poor eyes. Enable administrator level encryption. Imagine number 0018 underscore admin. Activating recorder. Beginning video record. While I slept, the ruins of our homeland nurtured new life. Originium is what guides their development, reshaping the life forms from Talos to have a similar appearance to us. I am rather fortunate. I have been able to leap across the millennia to communicate with them. I've even considered myself one of the people of this land for a time, experiencing their past and future. But in the end, I am not of here. I have even begun to feel uneasy about Theresa's efforts. If the Originium project ends in failure, no, even if it is merely postponed for some time, Theresa, Calcit, even the future that I promised to Amaya. The inhabitants of this planet, some of the new life forms known to us, are but illusions that will break at the slightest touch. I have been lying to them and to myself for a very long time now. But how will I explain it to Calcit, or to Theresa, or Amia? Am I supposed to tell them that all the pain they have been through is the key to their salvation, and they must stop fighting? That all of Terran civilization is a fleeting dream, and only by being assimilated into Originium will we have the opportunity to avert our fate. Seeing the lives of those they call the infected dissipate like smoke brings pain to my heart. It has long been a common sight on Terra, but it always marks the end of life, sorrowful and cruel. It has always been too long since I've heard a voice full of life. I can't just see them as unexpected sparks. But what I see cannot be called a warrior's death. Rather, they have given in to the Originium's assimilation, passing through death to join the assimilated universe. A chance where life can break through the deepest darkness. Should I bow in silence at their deaths? Or should I quietly rejoice at the smooth progression of the project? It is for this reason that Theresa dedicates herself to her research. Calcit, our Amaten, has also chosen to believe in the potential of Terra, chosen to resist Originium and put an end to war. What about me? The Originium project was built upon the efforts of countless generations, and in that time, billions of our compatriots have died, all in exchange for a mere 10,000 years that I have spent waiting and waiting. Now, the flint and tinder are in my hands. After all the long years, how could I abandon it? Because Terra has left me pleasantly surprised in a few short years? Because of the choices that Theresa and Calcit made? Even if Amaya has moved me to compassion, would I not have been the selfish one all along? They awakened me to be their salvation, but in truth, I am destined to bring them to annihilation. They awakened me, their destroyer, as if I were their savior. Amaya, Calcit, what should I do? Priestess, what should I do? Perhaps I should reveal everything to Calcit and Theresa. Originium has led them down roughly the correct path. Arrogant though it may be, this has been sufficient for these souls to perform a new kind of miracle. I know, right? It's hard. It's raw! Perhaps I must re-examine Theresa and Calcit's plan. Babel's research has proceeded faster than expected, but Terra's political structure is rather primitive, and Babel does not yet have the ability to transcend the barriers of race and nation so that it may represent Terra as a whole. Believe in Terra. Believe in the people who to build their own future. Carry on with the project. At least the vestiges of those who came before can live on within Originium. Believe in her. Stop her. Well, how could I ever blame you? I understand your dilemma. Our debates are far beyond what those little life forms known as humans could participate in. But this is the only way. You and I both know that much. If perhaps we still have time before its return, we can envision things together, achieve them together, describe anything and everything within the boundaries of the universe together. I hope that in those fragile moments, you will always stand by my side. You will, won't you? And that concludes my report, Your Highness. The military commission seems to be certain we will retake Region C810's village and supplies, but by building an outpost there, they will have already fallen into a trap. There are, however, some officers who have begun to use tactics completely different from Manfred's. This is highly irregular. Our spies have reported seeing Naxxerers entering the troops camp. Nesszalem. What does the doctor make of it? The doctor believes that no matter how the Sarkas, god of war, intends to participate in this conflict, our arrangements will be thrown into a complete disarray. What about you? Everyone is well aware that many members of the royal court have always favored the military commission, which advocates for reprisals and violence. God of war? Like Kratos? The green Kratos? Oh my god, they mentioned the color fixer. But on account of certain restrictions, one that you might even call rules of convention, none of them are willing to participate in the civil war. If the sovereigns were to decide to wage war upon us in Kasdel, those Sarkas who have not yet returned would once more be unable to find Babel on the map. Practically speaking, if the court sides against us, the military gap will be concerning. Plus those that support us are, for the most part, not warriors or soldiers. For many of our troops, this is the first time they have ever held a weapon. This is why I must speak my mind. No matter how you look at the facts, our situation is changing dramatically. I understand. Keep monitoring the Naxxerer court. If Nesszalem is no longer holding back, then Dukarael is likely to act as well. For 3 weeks in a row, the Rose Riverside has no canoes. The Rose Riverside is a most excellent spy network. They are able to deceive anyone they so wish, except for their sovereign lord. Tell them to pull out immediately, leave Kasdel if they must, lie low in other lands. It will be done. I'll take my leave then, Highness. The Royal Court. They possess the most direct capacity to use force. Nesszalem only agreed to hand over command because he was promised a war that would reshape the land. Although rather troublesome, it is a challenge that we would have to face sooner or later, or if we were to achieve all that we hoped for. Babel does not blindly reject violence. It is clear to us all that if necessary, we must use force to defend our beliefs. But this also means that the Sarkas will further devour themselves, venting the hate they hold for the land by setting themselves ablaze. It will mean the end for us. Defeating the military commission will not solve all our problems. We must give closure to those Sarkas who had grown up knowing only hatred and suffering, in other regards as well. As for Orifati and Originium, please enter. Your Highness. Hey, look, it's Ines and W. Hell yeah. Your wounds have not yet fully healed, Ascalon. There's no need for you to make your report in person. I've recovered. Besides, this is top priority. Other's team has successfully intercepted a witchcraft decoder. The doctor has already begun deciphering our enemy's codes. I believe we should see results soon. Is that so? Ines, W. You have done very well. Thank you, Your Highness. I hope we'll crack the enemy's comms as quickly as possible so we can plan our next ops. Where is your captain, by the way? Although he took a few flesh wounds, nothing too serious. He's getting treated in the infirmary right now. If that is the case, then I will not waste your time. Go to him. Where am I? Where are you? You don't even know. You are lost, child. You are alone. Of course. Thank you kindly, Highness. W. What? Go to Hodder. Oh, I. Alright, got it. Guess he still ain't dead. If that is all, Your Highness, I have other business. That reminds me. I still haven't thought of a real name for the girl, have I? 1093, winter. Weather, rainy. Casdell border, Casdell. The doctor listens to the pitter-patter of the rain on the leaves, eyes closed. Drip, drop. The doctor's heart rages, filled with torment. A foul beast cries out in the distance. Where's the Tower of Babel? It's, you know, there. It's kind of there, isn't it? Answer my questions or die here. Ask away. Are you betraying Babel? I've never been a Babel member, but I've also never abandoned them to face their struggles alone. Why have you come to me? I have a request. I will not speak to a myth with no name, evil spirit. Who are you? France isn't a real place. Alyssciel. Dr. Alyssciel. Oh, it's Theresis. Alyssciel. Theresis lowers his weapon, the rain falling from the corners of his eyes onto the earth. He does not look at the one who invited him to this clandestine meeting, instead gazing upwards at the colossal statues of so-called heroes. Statues raised to commemorate the founding of the nomadic city of Casdell by a pair of twins. Even after 100 years, his stone self still stands, sword drawn by her side, despite the best efforts of Catastrophe and Storm. Not long after she had crushed the rebellion that sought to destroy the new city, the joyful people of Casdell invited us to witness the unveiling of these two statues. Heroes. They were to watch over the border we had marked with our own two hands for generations to come, warning our foes, welcoming our friends. I once swore an oath to her below her statue. My sword would behead all those who stand against her. The doctor stares at the statue of Theresis, gaze unblinking. Does the military commission not stand against her? No. There is no part of Casdell that has truly risen up against her. Her foe is me and me alone. And what a few. Theresis looks at the figure before him, rainwater gathering at the hem of a long hooded coat, rhythmically dripping onto the ground. The shallow puddles below ripple as falling drops strike them. You ought to remember that most Sarkas who once lived here have long since died, lost to history. There are only a handful left who know how to find this place. You came here on foot. How far have you walked? Very far. You have broken the witchcraft cipher created by Manfred's team that he's so proud of. I did that a long time ago. I just never told anybody. Even Theresa believes that I only began my work recently, meaning I'm in possession of nearly all of the military commission's battle plans. So I created this opportunity to meet you, alone. You are confident that I would not kill the strategist who poses the greatest threat? I'm confident that what I'm about to offer is worth enough that you wouldn't. Technology that can control Originium. How far can you go under so much pressure from Victoria? How do you plan to completely change the Sarkaz and even this entire land? I can give you the answer you need. You are a boastful one. So what it is you wish for me to do, evil spirit? Destroy Babel, scatter her followers, let Theresa in on your plans. Damn! So it was the doctor all along, huh? Yeah, damn. Unify the Sarkaz under Kazdel ruled by the military commission. The doctor has imagined the emotions that speaking these words would incite many times over. Destroy Babel. Only a sense of relief came over to the doctor. The doctor stares at the statue of Theresa, unmoving without the slightest hint of emotion. She and I have never relied on the charity of our enemies in the course of leading Kazdel to where it stands today. It is true that this war will only end with the decisive defeat of one of us, but you should not be the one to propose it. Proceed. Tell me more of why you would make this request, evil spirit of an age long gone. You already know. There are no surprises here. Considering the near 200 years you and Theresa spent working together, you should be able to guess. I seek the expansion of Originium. Babel's struggles will only prolong the dying gasps of this land, Theresa's. No matter if you resist it or accept it, Originium will take on myriad forms, drawing all of civilization into her embrace. Have you ever looked up at the sky? Beyond that sky, far beyond the twin moons, there is a place that we would once return to, where we would sleep peacefully. But I am the only one left here speaking with you. In the course of the Sarkaz's eternal search for the remains of dead gods to fend off your enemies, have you ever wondered, why did those gods die? The rain intensifies. The doctor draws tight the trademark hood and stands below the towering statues. The shadows of the statues envelop the doctor, making his figure seem even more insignificant. Theresa suddenly feels that the one standing before him in the rain is even harder to read than before. The burden I bear is greater than the future of the Sarkaz. If I must destroy some things to create a ladder I hope for, I will do it. It's all I can do. I've already hesitated for far too long. Destroy some things to create a ladder. You speak lightly of sacrifice. Nothing light there, Theresa's. Believe me when I say you couldn't even convince of what I've been through. And why do I see your sincerity for our cooperation? Is the shard not enough for you? Otherwise, even with the help of the confessary, it is not. It is far from enough, evil spirit. It's only enough to spare your life, only enough to stop me, leader of the military commission, from killing a fated foe here and now. I require an even more direct means to advance this war to the next stage. If you wish for Babel members to be spared, then so be it. The military commission promises you that as long as Babel concedes defeat and departs Kazdel, we will not exterminate those who desert or surrender. But you know what must you do in return. No, you can't. You could have thought that the evil spirit who so roused the interest of the Naxxramer King would be such a coward. You can't both let Theresa live and allow the Babel members to leave safely. It is a total contradiction. Only with the destruction of Babel and the complete eradication of its members can Theresa leave for Londinium with me. Otherwise, it would merely be a case of the military commission quashing and dispersing yet another group of civilians, migrants, and pacifists. Even without my order, such things will happen naturally. Perhaps you believe that Theresa would be willing to step back and watch it before her eyes? She will not, and so she will resist. You know what I ask of you. If you truly wish to save the many who stand by your side, make them willingly admit defeat and surrender to me. Then slay their king. And then I will allow Babel to leave. As it collapses, it will no longer be considered a Sarkaz endeavor, and it will grow weak, drifting to the edges of civilization. Destroy some things to create a ladder, Alyssciel. You're right. There's nothing right about this. In your opinion, what is the meaning behind this civil war? What meaning would her death hold? Reclaiming our lands, rebuilding our homes, ending discrimination, and revitalizing our race. You will have heard these platitudes many times. They are too complex yet too simple. Merely a small and pitiful species trying to grasp their fate. I see. In that case, I will tip the scales of destiny. Destroy Babel, divide them, weaken them. Allow them to return to their former lives so that they can know a moment of peace in the final century. That way, we don't have to kill Theresa, or at the very least, we can minimize the loss of life. Fretting over violence serves only to stifle you. You understand the sarcasm better than most, but perhaps still not well enough. I have a question myself, Dr. Alyssciel. Evil spirit of a bygone age, you who call yourself a giant, a god, a supreme creator, one who can dictate the fate of the sarcasm, are you the only one of your kind? I am. That is good to know. Go now, without guilt, and do what you have decided to do. If you worry there will be no one to tear you down from your lofty heights or judge your sins, don't. I will do it, evil spirit. Until there are none left to toy with our fate. Damn! Damn, that's some aura. The doctor listens to the splashing of the puddles behind, the sound of footsteps fading into the distance. Theresa is gone, wishing to stay not a moment longer. Pale sunlight begins to seep through the gaps between the statues. The doctor cannot feel the slightest bit of warmth from it. The heroes continue to gaze into the distance. They do not look beneath their feet. There stands a figure who does not leave for a long, long time. Wow! That is... What the fuck is this? What the Sigma? Alright. I need her to eliminate those base guys. Fuck.
L'ombre qui gît à vos pieds n'est pas la force.
Get tripped, buddy. Buddy boy. Yeah! Copyrighted music, let's go! You guys like the copyrighted music? Up to that. Soon. Be patient. Be patient. Okay. Be patient. We'll get there.
Mission accomplished.
What is Kim Ji-yoon doing here? He's the one who invited me to play Arknights, that's why. He is the one who invited me to play Arknights. That's why he's here. He's he's like the permanent guest in this stream. Early 1094, the nomadic city of Kazdel. Please wait, General. You're too impatient. But General, the Duke's envoy was almost ready to spit on. Did we get what we wanted? We got partial usage rights for the industrial area and the right to cross the border, but did it have to be so humiliating? The Victorian Dukes have you at their beck and call, treating us Sarkas like tamed beasts. This is not what our soldiers redeployed from the Civil War were promised, General. Yeah. This is not all that we desired. Is this not all what we desired? Perhaps he would prefer the Victorians treat the Sarkas as their greatest enemy from the beginning, banding together to face us. Yeah, he's an Arknights whale. Have you not seen his fucking Arknights account? Holy fuck, man. He's stacked as shit. He's stacked. Very, very stacked. I understand. I know it's necessary for our enemies to think us weak, but many within our ranks feel this is terribly dishonorable. Did I promise them honor? Do the Sarkas have honor in the eyes of the Victorians? You have been far too impetuous lately, Manfred. Hello, Sancho. Dignity is of high import. You fight for the rights of your men, and thus do people respect you. For these ordinary times, perhaps I too would commend you. But do you remember what we are here to do? We are preparing to steal the heart of a nation. To bring the greatest empire on this great land to its knees. Their prejudices have left them weak, and the Sarkas are in hunger. What we truly need is neither honor nor respect. I understand. Are our men prepared? Ready to depart at a moment's notice. Our people sent in advance to Londinium will support us. The final deadline for our arrival, as dictated by the Duke of Cavendish's request, is fast approaching. We can set out at any time. Good. Then we march to destroy Victoria. Damn, that's powerful, guys. It's like, yeah, we're gonna march and destroy Victoria. Fuck yeah. Have you been on duty this entire time? Yes, sir. Stand down for now. I wish to be alone for a while. Of course, sir. Once the guards leave, Manfred takes out a wine glass he had placed to the side. Care for a drink. Hey, it's Ascalon. You never drank before. I still don't. But the general has ordered me to learn Victorian etiquette, all with preparation for our upcoming duty. I've learned rather recently that those nobles pair every meal with multiple kinds of wine, each requiring its own unique glass. Remember when we were young and the general led us to an ancient battlefield for swordplay? The night was cold, and only after the general made some soup did we realize we had nothing to hold it in. Yeah, you're not the first one to actually say that. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here huge. success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good. Yeah, there you go. Sorry, I have not memorized that song, but I know what you mean. Thankfully, the battlefield was nothing short of spent shells, and you used those to fashion 4 cups. You, me, the general, and her highness carrying cups made out of shell casings while sitting in front of the fire. I remember it was a peaceful night. Just like this one. The frigid moonlight of late winter falls through the window. Manfred rests his hand upon his sword hilt that was equally as cold. The air is still and the two of them can hear the other's heartbeat. You're going to Londinium tomorrow. I know you wish to see the general. And you couldn't. Otherwise you wouldn't have come to see me. I gave up. I found that when I caught a glimpse of him from a distance, the first thought that came to my mind was that I should kill him, there and then. And you should applaud yourself for maintaining some reason. And so you decided to come to me. I heard you've improved your swordsmanship. Why don't we see for ourselves? I've never been able to best you. Don't beg for mercy before you've even fallen. There was the one time we fought in Her Highness's study. We knocked down an entire bookshelf and the general took our weapons away and made us tidy up the room within 30 minutes. I knew that you did it on purpose, wanting attention from their highnesses. Is that so? Ascalon hides herself away in the shadows in the blink of an eye. Another blink and Manfred feels a chill running across the side of his neck. He didn't have the time to draw his sword and fight back. He didn't have the time to even think about fighting back. Perhaps he was too tired? I got your neck here. At least there will be no need for you to die in Londinium. I can just throw your corpse into the furnace. It would spare many from dying on a distant battlefield in a foreign land. Huh? Really? Do you like my W voice? Is she too boisterous and not depressed at all? Amazing. If you made your decision, then kill me here. It will be your final chance. You made yours, what? It's Ascalon, okay. You made yours, I see. The general says you lack conviction, but I don't think he is entirely correct. You shouldn't speak to so much when someone has your life in her hands. It is only recently that I've realized I'm not as resolute as you. We have been brought to where we are by these invisible tides of fate. But ever since the day this war started, there is no going back for us. Then do your best to survive. I won't hold back next time. The silent assassin stows her blade up her sleeve, then slowly steps back into the shadows. Stop stealing everything. I'm sorry. Shit. Neither will I. If only this was our last meeting. Damn, he's kinda regretting it. Who's got bigger tits? Ascalon or Manfred? Maybe I should make that into a poll. Rhodes Island of Babel, Casdell. A cold wind scatters the thick clouds of late winter, allowing sunlight to peek through the gaps and spread out across the bridge of the ship. Down the stairs, Ascalon stands unmoving by a guardrail. She shuts her eyes tight, enjoying the fleeting warmth of the sunshine. I need to burn the house? What do you mean by that? Just lay down and a weird-ass bug was next to my head? Oh shit! Yeah, that is so bad. Above the stairs, there is a clear rustling of cloth dragging against the ground. A shadow flit across the assassin's face, blocking out the rays of sunlight. Sorry, Ascalon. Did I disturb your rest? I thought I wouldn't make any sound if I took off my shoes. No, you're welcome at any time. The ground's cold. You should put your shoes back on, Your Highness. Nothing you wish to tell me, Ascalon? You mean the reason you returned to Casdell? It was my own decision. I thought you wouldn't agree and I didn't know how to bring it up with Your Highness. Why would I not agree, Ascalon? Since it was your decision, I would trust your judgment. Did you manage to see them? Manfred and Theresa's are both well. I can believe that. They're strong men. We should finish our preparations soon as well. The operation to retake Casdell isn't too far off now. Why does your brow seem even more furrowed than before? Our recent combat plans have been radical, and they've won us some battles too. Still, I've been feeling uneasy. Babel has changed a lot, especially... Yes, the doctor. The doctor has changed a lot too. Become more efficient, more clinical. It's like the doctor's now a machine that never makes mistakes. That's just what a commander should be, no? Why would that make you worry? You've got an incredible commander now, sure, but I think I trust the weirdo who kept falling off the burden beast more. Poor guy. Poor guy. I swear to God. Your intuition has always been on the mark. You've had your worries too? Do you remember? We've faced countless insurmountable odds over the years, but we've overcome them all. I believe that we can go through what comes next as well. We've always been in danger, yes. Babel carries the hopes of many, Ascalon. Faith has gotten us this far and we cannot stop now. We have always been at a disadvantage against the military commission. Now most of their forces have redeployed to Londinium. It is a one-of-a-kind opportunity. We have no choice. I will be at your side, keeping you safe. No, Ascalon. In the future, you must go further afield to protect others. Relax for now and bask in the sunlight for a moment. Your Highness. Oh, right. Remember to not always rest on your feet. If you're tired, you should go and enjoy a nice nap in your room. I'll remember. You know, I've actually played Zweiling Sturm Imhurst off stream, and I love the music. I love the music for Zweiling Sturm. It's really good. The light shines upon Ascalon's face once more. It is bright and warm, but the moment the shadow faded away, she suddenly felt some peculiar emotion flooding through her chest. At the time, she was unable to describe what it was. It dawned on her many years later, on another sunny day. No, the one with Arturia. Zweiling Sturm. You know, the third one in the Spire series? The one with, yeah. Oh, really? 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 Is it Lappy? Really? I didn't know that. At the time, she was okay. It was an unwillingness to part ways. Londinium, Victoria. Mercenaries! Message from His Grace the Duke. Storming Londinium like this was well done. Assemble in Central in an hour. You'll be reviewed there, then you'll receive your bounty. Hey, did you get all that? Awesome. Yeah, those freaking cannons that I hate. Yes, your orders have been received. So I do let the Duke know on my behalf that we will be there on time. The Sarkas thank him for his generosity. Uppity devils. It It could well be a rare fine day in Londinium if it were not for the gun smoke filling the air. From atop the towering city walls, one can see the entire lay of this ancient city. The general in his blood-stained uniform says not a word, his gaze fixed on the great edifice in the center of the city. In the skies above Londinium, a dark cloud floats by.
素晴らしい作戦でしたわ。皆さん、お疲れ様でした。
Wait, let me check Umiri if she can if she actually got her stuff. Umiri, can I actually get it? Oh fuck yeah, I can actually do this. Actually, what's the difference? I don't even know. You know what? Yeah, whatever. We're gonna get it. Gonna get it. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum. 30% chance of being slowed. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to the final mission. Guys, oh my god, it's the final mission. Oh my god, Babel, final mission. Yeah, it seems like it. She has like increased range. Are you pulling on the selector banner? Should I pull for the selector banner, guys? Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Should I do a 10 pull on the selector banner? Yeah, I'm saving for Lappy Altar, but you know what? Yeah, whatever. Well, I can spend money. I can spend money. I can spend money if yeah. And it's just gonna be a 10 pull. It's fine. Spring 1094. Rhodes Island of Babel, Casdel. I knew you'd come, Ascalon. I'm the only one left. Indeed. After a few years here, you're the only one left out of everyone I knew. This upcoming mission of yours. In Londinium, you knew that already. To tell you the truth, I'm a little bit bothered by it. This isn't my first time going undercover, but it's the first time for me to step outside of Casdel. I heard you used to travel around for months. It's not the same as going to Victoria, though. You're going to be a sleeper agent in Therese's mercenary army. When the time is right, you'll be provoking an armed rebellion. Will killing Therese's really solve our problems? No, the military commission is no longer reliant on any one strong man. This is exactly what Therese's wants. So the best way for you to accomplish your mission is to cause a disturbance at the right time. It'll sow doubts among the Victorian dukes, and they can do the dirty work for you. Londinium is the heart of Victoria. They've got nowhere to run. The city will witness the downfall of the entire military commission. And then you guys will beat up the whole Naxxramas court and take back Casdel, right? Still, Julie, you should. Oh, don't be like that. I've been undercover before. It's just, you know, having to fool both Therese's and the Victorians at the same time. I've barely met any feline who can do that. I've even been practicing my Victorian just for this. That's not what I meant. Never mind here, for you. What's this, my old clothes? My name's been sewn into the lining. Does Her Highness do this? Her Highness wanted to give this to you in person, but I don't want you two to meet at this moment. I would rather she not have to suffer too much. You know what I mean. You know that everyone involved in this plan is considered sacrificed already. Her Highness knows this. She wanted to say goodbye to you all in person, but that would only make it hard for her to sleep at night. So I lied to her. I told her you all left earlier than planned. I'm sorry, Julie. You might have wanted to meet Her Highness too. Julie does not reply. She strokes the name Soon onto her clothes with linen, feeling its rough texture in silence. Julie. She remembers how Her Highness would teach them lessons. She is more used to killing people than learning things in a classroom. Although she would doze off as she didn't understand a thing, she knew in her heart that everything Her Highness said was right. That's why she has never raised a question in class. Who wouldn't want to see Her Highness one last time? But I don't mind, it's you who gives me this. I've learned a lot from you in these past few years too. You're not thinking that you might be more qualified for this mission than I am, are you? No, I'm not. There were some people who actually mentioned you at the meeting earlier, but we all agreed that it's best that if you stay in Casdell with Her Highness. As for me, I've always been on my own, so I was the first to suggest. You could go and join Scout's team. I remember you have already applied for it. That was just because I wanted to learn everything I could from a hero, also that I could beat you one more time. We fight more or less in the same way. It's kind of a bummer leaving without having sparred enough with you. I really wouldn't be telling you all this if it wasn't for the fact that I'm about to head off already. Do you have anything else you'd like to say? Honestly, I want to say that you have nice tits, Ascalon. And I would very much want to bury my face in them. But yep, nope. I never expected my first time leaving home would also be my last. I also never expected the person sending me off would be the unsmiling silent head assassin who's always standing by the king's side. Answer me honestly, Ascalon. What's it like out there, in the lands beyond Casdell? Ascalon does not answer. It seems that Julie did not expect to receive one in the first place. She also has the biggest air vent. Julie simply gets up and leaves at a languid pace, as though she was just heading off to get a bottle of a top-notch wine. Ascalon watches her as she walks off into the silence. He suddenly feels like there is something unfamiliar about Julie, the same feeling as if she were unable to recognize her own reflection in the mirror. Also, who do I get, Surtur or Asiaphalia? I thought I was gonna get away with it. I thought if I made it sound natural enough, no one would notice. Damn. Three months later, village on the outskirts of Londinium, Victoria. Come out already, there's no use hiding. We received the info while in the city that there's a squad heading off to Casdell. That must be you lot, right? We blocked off all the other roads out of this village, and don't even think about passing through me here. Got you. Look at your wounds and all. I doubt you could beat a civilian in a state like this. She shakes her sword with disdain, flicking off the blood on it. Or maybe you're waiting for your buddies to come help you out? The others are all dead. That's a doornail. All your friends are dead, so why does it feel like you're breathing a sigh of relief? Death is but a mercy, my friend. Who the hell are you guys? That does not matter. Yeah. Your blade struck through. She hears the assassin break out in laughter under her blade. Only once he has finally stopped breathing does she peel off his mask. Julie freezes. She thinks hard for a long while before finally realizing the identity of the Sarkas based on the marred birthmark in the corner of his eye. His portrait had been circulated around the Scar Market Book of Bounties before. He had many aliases, but nobody knew what his real name was. He has been active for far too long enough to become the subject of boasts and quips from drunken mercenaries. But the two horns that marked his bloodline and identity have been cut clean off, leaving eternal scars on his head. Those other masked nut jobs. Those other masked nut jobs willing to die for their cause. Did they also like chopping their horns off? Did you need to go this far to muster enough courage to assassinate Her Highness? Was it because you had to bear steel against the King of Sarkas, against one of the 6 heroes? Whatever, I can tell just by looking at you that all you haven't dealt with Her Highness Theresa before. Well, don't you worry, I'll burn away your faces. Surely you'll be turned into some real stinky charcoal, but it beats being remembered as a sinner. You guys can't go back to Kazdel, and this is the only thing I can do to help you. To be honest, I don't think you and I are all that different. I can't go back to Kazdel either. Wow, burnt off their face? Julie and her companions pile up the assassins' corpses, set the grisly pyramid alight, and set off in the direction of Londinium. The blaze behind them crackles. A thought suddenly pops in Julie's mind. The furnace in Kazdel doesn't make sound like this. What was it like? We heard it all the time when she was little. Can't remember any of it. Guys, it's dementia! That's it. Our elites have been deployed to all the key strategic points. Good. Listen up. There's a clear power gap between us and the military commission. Laying siege to Kazdel would have been an impossible operation. But thanks to the Duke of Cavendish's ultimatum, Theresis has marched to Londinium earlier than planned. Kazdel now only has some of the royal court factions aligned with the military commission to oversee it. He has almost abandoned the city. This has no doubt left both the civilians and remaining soldiers in disarray. Once the banner of the military commission falls, Her Highness Theresa will proclaim that they have abandoned Kazdel, and in turn proclaim the liberation of Kazdel by Babel. The battle line will be formed by multiple points rather than an entire front. We must strike swiftly and precisely. Due to the disparity in military strength, almost every single one of our armed personnel who still heeds the command of Babel has been assigned to taking the city. Thus, the landship's defense will be relatively weak. Her Highness Theresa will remain on the landship to balance the situation. We will retain a suitable force to guard the ship too, under my personal command. Once the city gates of Kazdel have been broken open and the path to the Soul Furnace has been made safe, Her Highness will meet with the main army at all speed. We have 6 hours to storm the city, else the military commission will have the opportunity to organize a powerful counterattack. If that time comes, our weaker Babel forces will be exposed to danger. By the light of the setting sun, Babel will capture the furnace and the royal quartz chamber, and the banner of Babel will rise with the moons. And when that time comes, a ceasefire will resound across all Kazdel. I have faith that we will all succeed. Phew. Wonderful organization, Doctor. Just some big talk meant to boost morale. I'm sure Kaltsit and our experienced fighters can see right through it. I saw Granny. Yeah, you like that, don't ya? You like the hag, don't ya? Babel is going to take heavy losses. It's not quite Theresa's style, allowing so many flaws to go exposed. But I trust you, Doctor. I believe that with this price we must pay, we can take back Kazdel. Theresis is going to fight for the power he most craves in Londinium. If our assumptions are correct, once he tears apart that empire, he will set his sights back to the city. Is there no room for 2 Kazdels in this great land? Perhaps there is, but if we were to split our combined strength into 2, then we would not be able to resist the next invasion of our enemies. Moreover, while the city can always be rebuilt, what the Sarkas have been truly failed to do for millennia is to unify. Even the military commission failed to gather together all the surviving factions of the royal court. Are you wondering if things would be different if it was Theresis who wore the crown? No, they wouldn't. The Sarkas would come rushing into the city, escaping from wars and trying to feed themselves, would still band together and fight their king. To band together, such a simple and yet unimaginable way to put it. Indeed. According to Kaltsit's rough calculations, the population of Sarkas currently living in Kazdel only constitutes 30 to 40% of all Sarkas across Terra. A unification under the banner of hate would be effective yet short-lived. A unification under peace allows us to discuss development in our future. It is not that Theresis or the Sarkas does not understand all this. It's just that the war broke out anyway. Even if we take Kasdal back, Doctor, perhaps this war will still go on. But maybe it will do for now. After our victory, I'd like you to take a look around the city. It is my home, and the home of many Babel members. It is also Kaltsit home. Okay, good night, good night. Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. here. But yeah, good night. You have a good one, Waffy. Bye. You have fought for Babel for so long. Yet you have never set foot in the homeland of our memories. I haven't been a very good host in this deal of ours, have I, Doctor? See how the soul furnace brings light and heat to Kasdal, this city built on our pain, and you might see why we are so greedy in our desire for a peaceful tomorrow. I will. Outskirts of an abandoned town, Kasdal. How are things in town, Oda? We're still pursuing the remaining mercenaries. They have pretty much all holed up inside some abandoned buildings. I'm afraid it'll take a while to root them all out. Don't be reckless. Pay attention to the time and don't forget what the doctor said. Our objective is to clear the flanks, then regroup at the battlefront ASAP. I know. If not for the doctor's contingency plan, we most likely would have been gotten by that ambush of theirs. But something strange in this. It's clear that this town's right in the path of the catastrophe, so why would this gang of mercs risk ambushing us here? I'm still investigating that myself. Just need to find their leader then, Ascalon, although I can't guarantee that they'll have the answers we need. I know. Stay safe. A catastrophe. Its brutal winds batter Ascalon. Faint blasts from the horizon distract her, as though they are reminding her. We are destined to walk along this path. It's you. Long time no see. You've grown, Ascalon. You really have toughened yourself up on the battlefield over the last few years. I assumed you would have joined that man in huddling behind Londinium's walls like a coward. Me? Follow the Regent? I'm afraid you've got that wrong, Ascalon. Mercenaries never follow anyone. All we care about is profit. Here in Kasdal, the only thing that helps you earn that profit is violence. Lucky for us that we have the knack of sniffing it out. Naturally, I am happy to help everyone that see what prospects might show up on this list of jobs in a suitable manner. After all, the Scar market never makes wrong investment decisions. Ascalon's sleeve blade stabs at the giant's back, only to find his hand blocking the attack. It seems that his hand had been there all along, no movement is detected. If he thought that you could stop us yourself, then I'm afraid he's living in a fantasy. Wrong again, Ascalon. The mercenaries are here because of the Regent's commission. Yes, and it's none of my business, but have you ever wondered why I am here? I'm here to see you, Ascalon. A completely unrelated matter. Huh? Ascalon, the town! Another ambush! Oda? Oda! I didn't say you could leave, Ascalon. The moment those people stepped into that town, their fates were sealed. You can't save them. Do you still remember the first time we met? We're already at the confluence of fate. Here I see a rather abrupt ending. I've always wondered, could I change that ending? Perhaps I could dredge up a stone from the rapids of destiny and place it wherever I want to see what ripples would arise that it should not exist in the first place. Could the Cyclops control prophecy? Get lost. Or die. I already told you, there's no need to try for any surprise attacks. I can see them coming. Theresis has taught me many things, but there is only one thing I remember clear as crystal. The blade in my hand can solve most of my problems. Scar Eye, can you see nothingness? A thick mist, mingled with dust, spreads across the area. Everything is indistinct. The assassin's figure gradually becomes a blur in the fog. Doesn't matter if it's fate or prophecy. I've had enough of your tricks. You believe you can see beyond time. You believe you can rely on fate to guide you to your profit. But you're nothing more than an addict playing at the fortune teller in the end, Scar Eye. Ascalon's voice fades away. The giant's ears only hear the wind. The giant's eyes can only see mist. Strange, even though he can see 100 different ways of his own death whenever he wakes up, now, sees none. Whoa! Get wrecked! Crack. His mask shatters. His eyes have been hidden beneath that mask for nearly a century. He doesn't need them to see reality. Too many people, too many things, all unworthy of his sight. And as the evening light rushes into the cracks on his mask, seeping into his excited, dilated pupils, do you see your death now? No, he sees a precipice. The rapid waters of the confluence of fate are flowing over it. Before we can continue this fight, Ascalon, allow me to give you a prophecy free of charge. A story. Wow, guys! We're gonna get a story. It's the final countdown.
Andiamo.
Ba-da-dum-pam-pam. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-pam-pam-pam-pam. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Wow, are they all concealed?
地獄のパノラマビューはどっちにしたいんだっけ？ゴスペルロックンロール。Non può fermarmi.
Are they all hidden or something? Oh, they're not. Oh, okay.
私たちの勝利に。それでも慰めを求めます。
Oh, they are.
One 一番厄介な敵はどれだ？私が相手をしてやろう。In attesa di falli a pezzi.
位置につきました。
Holy shit.
私、目を大きく開けたままでいる努力はするから。
Okay. He's gonna go for... Yeah.
出撃前の
He's gonna go for...
こっち
her.
こっち。Non può fermarmi.
Whoa, what the fuck?
きっと今
Just
同じ作
just
戦を
killed
描い
her.
てはいできない。
Jesus.
今から先イベントにたくさん出てきたけど、こんなカオス見たことないよ。はい。手伝うね。
Yeah, it doesn't look like the freaking... It doesn't look like the freaking range has been extended at all. Fuck you mean the range got extended? There's no extension.
出撃前イベントにたくさん出てきたけど、
We are born to make history. Was it really just that? Was this really the final stage? Am I stupid?
Mission accomplished.
Someplace in the wilderness, Gazdel. Ah. Prophecy. As if this could be called a prophecy. Ascalon did not kill me. What has been spoken still requires discernment. What has been discerned can still be altered. The essence of prophetic arts is merely conjecture and calculation. No wonder there is no destiny that can't be defied. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. That's why I was confused for a bit. That Cyclops corpse is nothing more than a big sick joke. That hurts. I didn't die under Ascalon's blade. This isn't what I prophesied. Then maybe she's the one who should have died. She's bound to come confirm that I'm dead. When that happens, you lot can nail down her shadow and rip her to shreds. She's wounded too. I didn't get all beaten up for nothing after all. What are you guys doing? You're aiming at me? Really? Who bought you off? Nobody, boss. It's just good opportunity to get a promotion. An opportunity? I see. Babel's entered the city and you could take my head to curry favor with them. If Babel loses, you can always go back to the Scar Market. Nothing to lose. Scar Eye silently looks at the soldiers he set up for the ambush himself. The wind sweeps past, carrying the faint scent of his blood. It's a good plan, fellas. Fate did not kill him. He made it. He had reversed the prophecy, and then died atop a stage of his own making. Londinium, Victoria. The huge palace complex situated in the center of Londinium is always too quiet. Theresa's disdains the apathetic nobles who live within. He only respects those who put their lives on the line to fight a way out and come up to him. Did you pull yet? No, I have not pulled yet. No, because we're still in the thing. Even if the swords that they raise are pointed at Theresa's himself. Showing mercy to your enemy will only result in your own death, Manfred. Do not repeat that mistake again. Forgive me, General. I thought. Focus on the enemy. It seems these traitors have been sharpening their blades for this ambush for a while now. They have steered the hearts of the Victorians. We are the only ones who can extinguish this rebellion now. By the time he murmurs his covert orders, a group of silent figures are already appearing on the chaotic battlefield. Like a passing gale rattling the raindrops in a storm. Stand back. I'll handle these guys. Julie, you and the rest keep going. Got it. Don't even think of getting close to the general. No need to rush, it'll be your turn soon. I am the general's guard captain, assassin. Then you're gonna wanna hold your sword tight. An inconspicuous arc sweeps past Julie's eyes. A chill runs through her spine, her body stiffens. She thinks of the day that she saw Her Highness in the Scar Market. At the time, she did not even dare to raise her sword. Enough, Manfred. General, they have come to me in search of an honorable death, not mercy. They are using their lives to show me the future as they see it. You are in a race. He is facing countless threats in Casdell, just as we are here. Such a race only ends with my life, or hers. I will give you a chance. Come, deathmongers. Kill me. Do not disappoint Theresa. Apparently he has better assassin. Oh shit, countdown. 2 hours, 7 minutes, 21 seconds. Shatter. Bro, you were better off wearing girls' clothes. What the fuck happened to you? Mods, draw logos in a woman's clothing. Right now. Draw him in a dress. Right now. What are we doing with this fit, huh? The gates have fallen. They're about to come through. Countdown. 1 hour, 33 minutes, 48 seconds. Notify all operations within the city to disarm the patrolling troops. The defenses in the city are weak. It's pretty much just the military commission's defense forces. We'll strike at them before they can regroup. Move fast. Even if both sides are trying to prevent the battle from spreading into the city, this is still rather irregular. Send all our intelligence back to the doctor. All operating teams, quicken your pace and stay vigilant at all times. Take down the military commission's flag in the plaza and tune our radio into all frequencies in the city. Countdown, 49 minutes, 59 seconds. Prepare for the landship's connection. We want to let Her Highness and the others enter the region that we control ASAP. Also contact Ascalon's team and tell them to rendezvous quickly. Three teams have already completed their deployments ahead of schedule. Where to next, Dr. Kautsit? The former site of Babel. Babel's flag has not been raised there for many years. Kautsit walks along the street. She's still familiar with the route to Babel's office. The Sarkas on the street quietly move around, climbing as high as they can on the surrounding buildings, gazing at the same ruins within the city. A flag that has not been seen in Kasdel for many years slowly rises. Babel has returned. Mantra's latest report says we've managed to completely clear 5 main roads. If everything is going according to plan, Kautsit should have seen the fires of the Soul Furnace by now. Kasdel's defenses are all but crippled, Doctor. We can board the city now. Good. But the military commission will not give up on Kasdel. If we want complete control of the city, we will still need a bit more time. By then, we might not be able to completely avert the destruction of Kasdel's center city. Wait. I felt them. What? They are still here, but I have no intention of aiding anyone. It seems that some arrogant bystanders have joined our battle. Teresa. I also feel enemies, not ordinary ones. Their souls burn with killing intent, sorrow, misery, and determination. The military commission's assassins, they intended to use the city as bait all along, so they can inflict heavy damage on Babel's headquarters. This was also within my calculations, but this time there is no wagering or planning our way out of this. We must defeat the assassins, then return to our city. I will go control the landship's defense systems and mount the defense. Go, Doctor. We need not bring another fight into the city, not as it bathes in the twilight afterglow. Yeah, Doctor! Countdown, 22 minutes, 48 seconds. Closure, have you made contact with the landship? Still no response. I'm still overriding the city's broadcast power settings and I'm trying to expand its range. Maybe the landship's comms have a temporary malfunction. I'm doing my best to bring it back online. Countdown. 12 minutes, 57 seconds. I sense something peculiar, Dr. Kautsit. My mother, she's prepared incantations for every person dear to her heart. When they pass away, an elegy will play in our minds. I am still in good health at present, but... Kautsit suddenly feels her blood run cold. Even if Babel can capture Kasdel, it is bound to suffer grave losses. Theresis was right, they can't unite. The division of the Sarkas will be the new norm. Even given a long time, the Sarkas are unable to go from a weak community to world leader. Most importantly, I pointed out another path to Theresis. His plans in Londinium will have greater chance of success if the Sarkas corrupt the land with Originium and destroy their enemies. Isn't this a good thing? Such a determined race is now our followers. They will become the first brilliant bloodstain in the curtain of Originium as it spreads. That's right, we have no need to destroy them, no need to kill her. I should use the Civilite Eterna. I should try to guide its hidden functions, and then I wouldn't need to. Searching internal array. Administrator permissions found. Verified. Valid permissions. Welcome, Dr. Alyssciel. Entering shipwide defense system. Please confirm subsequent operation. Should I really let Babel continue their actions at this point? Am I really going to renounce the sacrifices on billions of our people in the distant past? Renounce their flesh and blood, ballads and songs. Renounce the spark that they have waited for 10,000 years. Renounce the Originium project. All for a race who doesn't even know what the barrier is. If, for the sake of Terra, Originium must stop. If Theresa truly succeeds, then what have we been waiting for during the 10,000 years? Theresa and the races of Terra, do they really not have even the slightest chance of success? They do not. How could I be so naive as to believe that? They are disunited, narrow-minded, undeveloped, an accident of life, a fortunate survival, that's all. All lives have the right to believe in their own hopes. But we have no time left. It is right in front of us. Doctor? Doctor, can you hear me? That's strange. There are some peculiarities in the doctor's emotions. Intense and shadowed. Doctor, what exactly? Look. There's the fiery light from the torn-apart portal, like a smoldering gash across the sky. Only after centuries will it dissipate into nothingness. The stars are leaving from where we stand, like leaves trembling in the night. Yet that ship from Talos II still arrived at those rubble-strewn ruins. That is life. That is what we lost after our final day. That is the ancient oath to dispel any darkness. To this day, we still do not understand how life appeared in this vast sea of stars. But I think we should sing the praises of all that lives and sing our own praises as well. Originium is our song, the melody we offer to those who come after. I don't think you should open up gambling poll in a gambling demographic. You know what? You're so right. You're so right, Billy Bob Joe. I was just looking for validation to like start drawing. I have reneged on my promise. I have betrayed she who waited within time itself. It is because of the love I felt. Love for life. Love for existence. Love is eternally pure. It leaves me unthinking. Don't sit. Learn to love. Learn to believe. You have to think. Go and lead. Go and face the rolling stones that fall down the hills, screaming as they go. But in the end, believe that you can learn to love. It is eternally pure. It is the child of every breathing creature. It is our nature. Go, Kaltsit. Go see your surroundings. Then see what lies by the most distant of mountains. Go seek what forms existence takes. I must go back. She had once taught me everything. Once explored everything with fervor. But she has changed. She will not give me much time to act of my own accord. May we meet again next time. We will meet again, Kaltsit. I believe in them. I believe in you, Kaltsit. Kaltsit, I do not have much time left. Search for traces of life. Search for future and for hope and a future. Kaltsit, go find your own answer. Find yourself. You should find yourself now. Are you sure you want to disable the ship-wide defense system? Doctor! Restart boarding ID verification. Selected. Confirmed. Restarts ship-wide communications modules. Selected. Confirmed. Loading. Countdown has reached 0. The fluorescence of the control panel reflects off the doctor's mask. As the screen shuts down, the face beneath the mask is shrouded in darkness again. How would you describe those who would pay any price to defend their people? Some would call them heroes, some would call them legends. But such titles best take root in times of widespread war. As a short era of peace begins, in the space of a night, those living legends will all be relegated to the land of stories and tales. The children who hear such tales will ask, why have all the people who bear such grand titles disappeared? Because they choose to stay in the past. They had seen through their duty, and the new era they founded has no place for them. Legends are forgotten, heroes pass out of memory, and death arrives as it always does. None can escape it. Duty spurs a hero to write an answer with death, to tread a muddy road. That is our fate. 1086, the eve of Babel's departure from Kasdel. Perhaps after many years, those who were left behind and vanished after we built our home will join us in our causes. They will bear a name racked with infamy and settle this debate for us. Perhaps. The twins stand shoulder to shoulder. By means of the memories stored within the Black Crown, they walk along the battlefield of yesteryear, just as it was in the past. The two mixed-blood Sarkas step off the king's collapsed chariot, walking towards the battle, walking toward the future. So is this where we part ways? It is. Here, where we joined hands to change Kasdel, we part. Even though you have been their king for so many years, at times you are as you were back then. Back when we were still young, I would often prick my fingers as I was sewing, staining the robes I would sell. Do you remember? Yes. At the time, you were still a gloomy recruit, not allowed to wield a real sword, always dreaming of becoming a soldier of Kasdel one day. I, for my part, still did not understand why we had to hide wherever we went. But then came the day when the royal court took note of my work, and I got to meet Alyss. During that meeting, I summoned my courage to ask the king of Sarkas, where does our future lie? He had no answer, only bidding me to leave. Only once I saw our defeated troops return to her homeland in ruins did I finally understand. The answer I sought could not be found in other lands, but here, in Kasdel. Kasdel will only return to glory when one of us is gone. But the one who is destined to lose is you, as you persist with this, Teresa. There are many by my side who support me. Most Sarkas who have suffered oppression and humiliation chose rebellion and violence. No matter if those who remain wish it or not, they will eventually be swept along by the tides and drawn into wars. But our generation must do something. I do not wish for this hatred in my hand to pass on to the next, where it will continue to fester and grow anew. Even if I cannot change the future, the hope that will ignite the spark must be carried forward. I too must take charge of those who follow me. The cries answering the war do not come solely from Kasdel. There is no place for us anywhere in these lands. All I can do is give them a push. And so I will stay here. I choose to stay in the past, where the new generation of Sarkas will one day look back, just like you.
リーダー、帰ったら君のおごりでたっぷり飲ませてね。
Damn, that's pretty powerful. Oh, look at that! Final! I'm sorry, child. This should have been my burden. Oh no! Outside Rhode Islands of Babel, Kasdel. Babel is defenseless, as the regent said. Keep quiet, stay alert. Stick to the original route and find the king. A route and B route stand by. Their main force is not on the ship. We will need time to call for support. Babel's guards still haven't noticed us. His Highness was right. There is someone high up in the enemy's chain of command helping us. All units enter the ship. We settle this quickly. Avoid anything unexpected. "10 minutes ago, Amiya was roused by a strange sound. Babel is continually being maintained and renovated. It has already seen massive changes compared to when she first arrived at her new home. Maybe Closure is busy fixing things again?" The doctor left Amiya many picture books in her room, with illustrated stories she had never heard of before. Her favorite is the one that tells of someone who falls from the sky riding a fantastical vehicle, and the many adventures that come of it. But she is not fond of the ending. The hero repairs the vehicle and has to return to the sky, saying goodbye to the children on the ground. "I really don't like all this noise. The doctor still isn't here. Teresa, I need to go find Teresa." "Hello, Mr. Downing. You dropped your pliers on the ground. Here." "Thank you, Amiya. Where are you going?" "I'm going to the speaker's office to find Teresa." "Oh, right. Have you seen the doctor?" "The doctor? It's been a few days. That one ought to be in a command center overseeing the operation, I think." "I knew the doctor must be busy with something. Okay, bye-bye." "Don't run so fast, Amiya. There's still a lot of places being overhauled on the ship, so make sure you don't trip." That girl really is. He's dead. Ugh. "Goodbye, my guy. Mr. Downing." "This one's handled. Proceed." Our men on the inside are already on standby at every ambush spot. We can begin a coordinated assault at any time. If you see anyone, don't hesitate. Those left on the ship are no threat. Yeah, dead. R.I.P. R.I.P. I brought my book. I brought my book, Teresa. Huh? Why is the door shut? Teresa, it's me. Are you in there? Closure once taught me another way to open the door. It's open. Teresa? What are you doing here, Amiya? I hear some loud noises that sounded really close. I got a little scared. We can go home soon. You look tired. Would you like to stay with me while I work? Is this a storybook? I see. Well, as long as it's for you, I think I can take a short break. The doctor and Dr. Calcet won't mind. Thank you, Teresa. Alright, come sit over here. Once we finish this story, I'll take you to my homeland to play. So, where did we leave off last time? Stand back, Dukarael. You are covered in the blood of the mediocre. Merely some heirs making ridiculous comments on the situation. Nobody should be making light of that pair's siblings' lives or deaths at this moment. It is a grave disrespect. You should not be retreating and defending the inner city right now, Nazdalim. That has nothing to do with the war I am waiting for. Teresa's asked you to come and ensure her death? Is this not you being contemptuous of those siblings yourself? The region would not stoop to such methods. I am only here to witness the end of this war and the beginning of another. If the King of Sarkaz is struck down, I will bear the deathly pall of this moment. On behalf of the King, I shall witness the victory I grasp from the abyss. So you still feel sorrow? As do you. The wreath of reeds slowly sinks into the riverbed. The gloomy mists have not dispersed for days. Afanil, are you still by her side? For whom does the elegy ring out? Lakermaline. Why did you stop, Teresa? You just got to the important part of the story. I thought I'd leave a little suspense for you, Amiya. Would you mind if I use another more comfortable way to tell you this story? But, okay. Watch out, Amaya. A bubble. Huh? This is... Black ripples continuously wash over the pure white room, as though Amaya has plunged into a pool filled with ink. Black bubbles cut off all sound just as they obscure Amaya's sight. Beyond the bubbles, Teresa's figure becomes more and more indistinct, retreating further into the distance. Teresa? Stay inside for now, Amaya. Sleep well. You will be safe by my side. Teresa, Your Highness. We will use our lives as proof of the future that the General pursues. No, I was sighing about something else. Honestly, there is no need to cover your face in front of me. I still remember you from back when you accepted Alyss's orders before his chariot. Your heroism and valor in that battle moved me. I remember most of your fellows as well. You are all worthy of the title of Brave Warrior, in no way inferior to those heroes fighting in Gazdel at this very moment. We aren't covering our faces to hide our identities. We knew they would do nothing here. We have cut off our horns, abandoned our names, even destroyed every inch of our skin that can be used to identify us. Also that after we use such wretched methods to kill the King of Sarkas, we will not be remembered by the Sarkas. We can't be remembered. Do it. The rushing air engulfs the assassins' blades like a swamp as they incessantly stab forwards. Swoosh. The trembling of the blades causes the air surrounding them to resonate. They press on. They continue to stab. The ones holding the blades are buffeted and submerged by waves they cannot resist. I remember your names. I remember you, Luca. You held back a steam knight on your own. You hid yourself within the steam to pull them out and beheaded them before friend and foe. The assassin's life fades away. I remember you too, Lians. Out of the countless Sarkas with that name, you are the one who stood out the most. After being taken captive by Spire casters, you freed 3 of your compatriots from their camp and destroyed their art circle. Another death, and yet it cannot stop them from approaching Teresa. And then you, Levin. You took an arrow for Theresa's, losing an arm in the process, but survived hell itself until you managed to retreat. I do not wish for you all to die nameless and unknown. Hello! At the very least, I will remember. More and more corpses pile up by her side, while the room she has left to stand is whittled away, little by little. She sighs, wiping the blood from her neck, accidentally smearing the dark red across her white dress. We want to do something for the Sarkas before we die, and so now we stand before you. We have come to kill you, the king we once swore an oath of loyalty to. We know your strength better than anyone, so allow us damned traitors to escort you to hell. The dust has settled. Oh, damn! Amaya! Amaya, no! Teresa? What happened? It's okay, Amaya. I'm here. I'll take care of things. Warning. PRTS access detected. Searching internal array. Administrator permissions found. Are you sure you want to disable all defense systems? Confirmed. Optimal route calculated. Data uploaded. Safety window countdown has begun. PRTS standing by. Amaya, no! Amaya, no! Is this your final decision, Doctor? My kin, I honor your resolve to die for your goal. Unidentified targets detected. Activating alarm. Alarm cancelled by administrator. Optimal route loaded to command system. Tactical configuration complete. Safety window countdown has begun. Immediate action required. Oh, they're gonna kill her, man. They're gonna kill her right in front of my eyes. It was bound to happen, guys. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. Yeah. Yeah, it was bound to happen, right? Is this you, Theresa? I'm wrapped in some invisible bubble. I can't see or hear anything. Amiya, I never thought it would end like this. I thought we would have more time. The King of Sarkas, I wish I did not have to pass this burden to you so suddenly. Bro, no. But the truth is too cruel for you now, Amiya. Someday you'll be able to decide if my decision was right or wrong. What is happening? Yeah, you're witnessing the death of my favorite Arknight streamer. I'm okay. How are you, Shooter? Ah, they're gonna kill her. Oh. Goodbye, Amiya. It will all be over when you wake up.
Mission accomplished.
No fucking shot. We already knew that this was gonna happen. The last thing Amiya remembers is sleeping inside the black bubble. Aren't sleeping in you playing video games. Hell yeah, it's because you don't have work. You don't have work until like later on, right? Or like when? Yeah. Theresa gently cradling the bubble wrapped around her, telling her a story that she has already heard many times before. Within the desert of despair live many terrible shadows, forever chasing after the little puppet who is seeking for hope. The black cloaked shadows were the echoes of the oldest despair and sadness. If they catch you, you'll never escape them. Within the desert, the little puppet met the king, who was covered in pure gold and precious gems. The king told the little puppet that if he went back the way he came, he would be given riches beyond measure. Despite the king pulling him back, the little puppet ignored the captivating gems and pressed onwards. But very soon, the black cloak shadows caught him. They kept throwing themselves at him over and over again, near endlessly. Bang, bang, bang. The puppet took out a long spear made of a needle and some threads, fighting the shadows, until finally, after knocking aside the shadows' sharp talons, he managed to escape. He ran as fast as he could until he reached a large river of tears. There was neither boat nor weeds, so all the little puppet could do was swim across. But as he soaked in the tears, he began to sink until he touched the riverbed. He had failed. Was this how the story ended? Amiya could not believe. Maybe Theresa read it wrongly. He anxiously wished for Theresa to change the ending of the story. Theresa. Yes? Can we save the little puppet? You wish to save him? I do. I really, really do. Until 25 March, that's long. At least we can play some more games, right? All sound fades away. The bubble obstructing Amiya's sight dissipates. Theresa's figure becomes clearer and clearer. Out of the corner of her eye, she sees dark red seep out of the black cloak shadows lying down on the ground. Who are these people? When did they arrive here? Why are they lying on the ground? Amiya had so many questions she wanted to ask Theresa. She did her best to open her eyes wide. She sees a white dress stained crimson. She sees Theresa's bloodshot eyes. Was Theresa okay? Amiya wants to ask Theresa about her injuries, but she could not make a sound. It's okay, Amiya. I am here. I beat those bad people from the stories. What happened to Theresa? Amiya wants to wipe the weariness off of Theresa's face. She could not move her hands. I'm sorry. I can't change the ending of the story. But you can, Amiya. You will walk along a difficult path, just like the little puppet who tried to cross the river of tears. All I can do to help you is bestow this crown of black upon you. For 10,000 years, the limitations imposed by history led my people to misuse this crown. It has been stained, it has been bound, but it should not have been so. If we are to break this curse, to break fate itself, I need your help. Do you want to rewrite the ending? Amiya wants to say I do, but she cannot utter a word. She anxiously nods her head, thinking that perhaps she could help Theresa by saying yes. Perhaps she could save her. Though there is not much strength left in me, it is enough for me to transfer its permission to you. I have sealed most of it away so that its boundless information does not overwhelm your mind. Forgive me, Amiya, for making you bear the weight of this crown. I thought that I could be there for you for much, much longer, that I could watch you grow up, that I could stand with you when you bravely faced your parents' passing, that I could hear you answer my question yourself. Your answer as to whether or not you wish to follow in my footsteps. But there's not enough time left for us, Amiya. I now selfishly consign this weight that I bear on to you. I am so sorry, child. Amiya tries to scream, but she cannot open her mouth, cannot move her limbs. A black blade seems to penetrate her chest. She ought to feel pain, but this blade leaves behind only warmth, a warmth brimming with hope. Amiya, it is hope and also pain. You will be confused, you will hesitate, but please, trust Dr. Kaltsit. Trust that she will always stand by your side. She will help you dredge back up the secrets of survival. You can bear it, can't you, Amiya? You have always been a strong girl, one that never ceases to amaze me. I am so very tired. Thank you, Amiya, for the joy you have given me ever since the day we met. Now rest for a while. Sleep. Sleep in peaceful slumber. I will always be with you. Teresa hears a familiar voice. Amiya. Teresa does not raise her head to look at the one who just arrived. The crown has left her and found another. Her breath grows feeble and feebler still. Doctor, there was no need for you to come. I felt your emotions. I saw your past. You could have waited elsewhere, waited for my death to come. You knew that this time I would not escape, nor retreat. Are you here for Amiya? Or perhaps... Teresa does not need to hear the answer. Behind the one she asked, a tide of assassins pour out of the shadows, rushing toward Teresa. So that is your answer, Doctor. Ah, there's no one there! Oh my god, there's no one there! Fuck! That is so fucked up, man. Bro, I thought you said it was only until chapter 8. What is this? Who lied to me? Teresa is glad to see Amiya asleep. Amiya did not see the doctor's betrayal nor Teresa's final bout of sorrow. The black crown finally lands neatly in Amiya's hands as Teresa takes down the final assassin in the room. It's alright, Amiya. Everything's fine. It's over. Teresa does not look at the one frozen in place before her. She gently pats the back of the child in her arms and leaves a kiss on her puerile cheek. Teresa, I can't throw away this opportunity I spent millions of lives and myriads of years to reach. I can't let you ruin the plan for Originium. I can't let you turn this great land into a beautiful but fleeting dream. And that's why you put Amiya in harm's way. Seeing as the King of Sarkas has already seen my memories, I believe there's no need for any further explanation. Do you hate me? You hurt Amiya. You're about to hurt Kaltset and the fighters who trust you so deeply. Is this how you treat those lives? I'll do what I can to ensure their safety in the ensuing conflict. This is what Teresa swore to me as well. We only need you to die. Doctor, did you present yourself before me out of guilt? Guilt is too light of a word compared to everything I've done. We made too many choices in a time that even Kaltsit isn't familiar with. When Amiya grows up, if she remembers me, if she asks about me, will you tell her the truth of how I left her? No. I'll help them search for another way to live. You'll help them search for a final moment of peace before Originium destroys Terra? I'm sorry, that's the one thing that's set in stone. You know it's futile, and yet you still wish to cure Amiya's sickness. Even if her family and homeland will all turn into the same hunks of Originium in the not-too-distant future, along with anyone and anything you'll ever know. You still don't want the girl before your eyes to suffer. That's what you sincerely feel, your purest thoughts, your innate nature. And actually, I'm glad, Doctor. I'm glad you're real and true, the one who Kaltsit willingly trusts, and in turn, trusts us. You, the creator of Originium, Alyssciel. You are the poison that ruins everything, but also the antidote to it all. What? Teresa strains to stand up, stretching her arms toward the doctor, instilling in the latter an instinctive urge to retreat. The doctor tries to move, but fails. Sorrow far surpasses the collapsing rationality at this moment. Teresa touches the face beneath the mask. You're crying, Doctor. Well, that's the kind of person you are. You know your own fragility. You know how much of a threat I pose to you even at a time like this. And yet, you still came here. So I still am willing to believe in you. To trust in who you really are. To trust in our Alyssciel who brings the rain, dew, and sun. This face is both familiar and strange. Teresa knows its features well. She never had a chance to directly perceive the emotions on it until now. She smiles and stretches out her finger, snipping the scene before her into two, as if it were made of cloth. Then she slowly pulls out a loose thread from the rift, and the remnants unravel as the doctor's memories dissipate. Teresa goes in deeper, without looking back, until every memory is taken apart into a mess of disconnected white threads. Like the very night a long time ago when she was still young, teaching herself to sew with Theresa's by her side. The memories disintegrate until a mere fragment of the soul remains. A silhouette stands at the end of that memory. Teresa thinks the figure both familiar and strange. It's the doctor. It's not the doctor. What are you doing to me, Teresa? We're done here, but I suddenly feel like leaving you a surprise. So don't blame me for this, Doctor. I'll say to you this one thing. Find yourself. Damn, so she's the one who erased the doctor's memories. Fuck, man. Goodbye. Goodbye.
出発しましょうか。
Memories. They're fading. Sever the past and seek your true self, Doctor. Amiya. I was right. The memory that was in your mind refuses to give up. What the heck is this? Oh shit! Who would have thought that placing these motherfuckers in the middle of the shit is actually bad? Oh boy! I see. God damn, this is brutal. Okay. Interesting.
L'ombre qui gît à vos pieds.
Wait, so it's Amiya that I need to kill or something? Shit, bro. Maybe you'll need like fast redeploy units on this one. Copyrighted music. Wow, guys. Yeah, Amnesia explained. Also, welcome to the stream, Car. Much appreciated that you're here. Oh wow, that's a lot of. That's a lot of.
求めますね。
Oh my god, she's healing. Is she healing it? What the fuck?
準備歌うね。
All hail the cat pipe bomb! The cat pipe bomb is... Oh shit. Bruh, it's the cat pipe bomb. Nobody can stop the cat pipe bomb. They can try. They can try stopping the cat pipe bomb, but they could not.
ありません。
Oh, give slow to people. I see. That is cool.
呼びましたか。任せてください。
手伝うね。今助けるね。
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I needed to. I needed to do it. I needed to do it. Ah, that is so sad, man. That is so sad, man. I have become the doctor. I have become the doctor. Okay. I thought that it was very efficient. Okay. Teresa holds the hands of the one before her, as if it were their first meeting. She quietly faces the other pair of eyes, looking at the emotion shifting within until finally only a void remains. She knows then every memory has been wiped clean, the soul purified. Your memory is gone, and your soul reborn. Yeah. Yeah. Duh, I remember this part. Fuck, man. Now it makes sense. A truly terrible trick. But they underestimate your benevolence, your desire for victory. They underestimate us, and what makes Terra so tenacious. Doctor, allow me to call you by this name for the last time. This is my little revenge on you. And also my final gift to you. Memory does not shape who you are, so with your original self, live again on this land. See this world, feel the various emotion life brings, meet the many people of Terra. Perhaps your journey will start in suffering, and you may never manage to escape the murky moon shadows of this land, but you will always get to see the sun rise. I trust you will find a new solution, one that is truly your own. An answer that sounds just like the murmur Kaltsit and I once heard. A most moving answer. Life slips away. Her ears gradually pick up an elegy from afar. La Carameline did establish a connection with her after all. Teresa feels her own breath growing feebler, but she also feels unprecedentedly relieved. She tries her best to keep Amiya in her arms, protected. Amiya's heartbeat calms her own. I'm a little tired. It's exhausting, holding onto that crown. The doctor gives in to the gambling and loses the landship. Amiya, pack your things. We gambled on Jesselton. We bet on Jesselton. We lost. I should rest when I'm tired. Isn't that right, Amiya? I once imagined that. Perhaps one day we'll be able to let everyone on this vast land fall into peaceful slumber. It may take a long time to come, but maybe you could see it for me. Amiya, when you wake up, you'll have to keep going. I'm so tired. No, she's not here yet. She clings to her final strand of remaining strength. She was waiting for someone she must see. Fortunately, the sound of her footsteps already draws near. And then finally, even though she no longer has the strength to keep her eyes open. She knows. She is here. Kaltsit. Kaltsit. Man, her last thoughts is Kaltsit. God damn! Teresa. Amiya. Doctor. I knew full well this possibility always existed. Why? I should have stayed behind. It's my... Teresa. I should have. Teresa. Confirmed. Dead. Monster. Heed my command. Prepare for any follow-up attacks. The doctor and Amiya. Nothing must happen to them. Protect them at all costs. Monster. Kaltsit? Kaltsit. Oh! Amiya opens her eyes. Pink rhombuses faintly visible in her pupils. Teresa's eyes remain shut tight. But Kaltsit knows. It's her. Kaltsit, I've been waiting for you. Teresa, It's alright, Kaltsit. It's fine. Listen to me. I'm already dead. What you see now is my consciousness put into the crown. I'm borrowing the body of this girl to bid you farewell. Kaltsit, tell me, did you raise Babel's banner high up in the sky over Kazdel? I sent it back to Kazdel and watched it ascend myself. Thank you. I came back too late. I knew there might be a possibility. Don't blame yourself for this, Kaltsit. You had your own mission to fulfill. And I managed to hold this long for you, and that's enough. Are we running out of time to say our goodbyes? I'm sorry, Kaltsit. I understand. Please don't blame yourself on this. We trusted the doctor, and I hope you can continue on our path into the future. Kaltsit, there's no need for any further misgivings. I took a life, but I also saved it. So please take it to where it should be if it can wake again. Guide it, and it will in turn lead us to the end of our path. I have no doubt about that. Yeah, damn. She's so grumpy all the time because of it. Oh wow, Amiya's eyes. I understand. However, we can no longer take the risk of venturing to the depths of Rhodes Island. I will entrust someone I know to send the doctor to Ursus. Chernobog will be safe. It is too dangerous to allow the doctor to stay on Rhode Islands. That's good. Kaltsit, I'll leave the rest to Amiya, then. You will walk a difficult road. I will be with her, and Babel as well. He is so young, but so strong. Kaltsit, giving the crown to Babel, to her. I did not do this on a selfish whim. To break the cycle and deal with what is to come. The king cannot only be a king of the Sarkas, nor can it only be a king of Terra. The role is no fetter, controller, or unparalleled power. The role is a key. The king is Civilite Eterna. Kaltsit, keep this a secret from Amiya. She does not need to bear all of that now. She will understand when she embarks on that path. She needs to understand. Only by overcoming every obstacle can we find the doors that lead to this world. And you? I will be gone in the pursuit of my ideal. As for her, she will become the flame that burns all corruption to ashes. Damn! We were really the baddies! Kaltsit, a new war is about to begin. Theresis, my kin. You will descend unto the cradle of Victoria that belongs to us, and Originium will cover that patch of land. Ooh, that was like really... That was not a very subtle foreshadowing, wasn't it? But it only made sense now that this thing is actually here. Yeah. She's leaving us. You will bring suffering to the other races on this land, while you will become the final struggle for her ideals. A last-ditch effort. You will make everyone else on Terra see the Sarkas as enemies once more. Deathmongers, do not attempt to abandon your efforts before her end is set. Prove to me that her path still holds the chance to win a future. Prevent that day from turning true before everything becomes irreversible. Prove to her the peace you strive for is still worth a response. Though I regret to say this, my compatriots, the call to repay this blood debt is already resonating throughout this great land. Asdel's hatred should not continue to spread. Her death has been determined. You have lost a Sarkas king. I have lost my only kin. And I will not let these sacrifices be in vain. My people, whether you've come for peace or vengeance, I will hear your voices. Revenge, war, survival, future. You will see where the Sarkas' true path lies. The blood with which you stain the steps of Victoria will eventually return to where it belongs. We must make this place a new beginning for us. I can still hear the Sarkas' voices even now, Kaltsit. The closer I get to the myriad souls, the clearer their voices become. What I can glean from their shouts and cries is... Yeah, demolished by God because, you know, they were getting too high. Suffering will descend once more. All of Terra will surrender. Starting from this very spot. The Sarkas will rise again. Will ruin the land. Okay, take care. Thank you, Suppress. Thank you for still staying. Yeah, I'll be sure to contact. We have to stop him, Kaltsit. But that's not something Babel can do as it is now. Yeah, God being petty. Yeah, of course. See, the thing is, you know, if you actually read the entirety of the Old Testament, you will see that God is actually pretty vain. The Old Testament God is actually vain. He's vain as hell. Vain, jealous, vain, jealous, very vindictive. Very different to the Christian God today, you know what I mean? You'll find a way. Besides, you'll never be alone. With the Babel we built together, our companions will help you. Your Highness. Teresa, Your Highness. Your Highness. They wield a fierce determination. Your Highness. I'm back, Your Highness. You would always welcome me back here when I returned. This time, you're not here. Can you still hear me? Why couldn't you wait a little longer? Damn it. Damn it all. I'll make them pay. This I swear to you. Every single one. Even if... Master. Theresis. He must face me. I have to find him. All traitors will suffer. Your Highness, Theresis, my only two. I couldn't. Clouds cover the setting sun, and Ascalon is shrouded in shadow. She has lost her light, her faith, forever. She struggled. She strived. Only death remains for the one born in the storm. They are the most remarkable of all. Logos. Yes. I don't know. We should. Let's retreat first. Let's return to Babel. Yeah, W will cry. The torture of no MDE is over. Yeah, next week the MDE is gonna be back. Can you believe it, guys? MDE next week! Wow! They will never doubt our ideals, even for a second. It's over. Why? Why I feel? I too am baffled, king of the Naxxraths. I thought I was long accustomed to a king of Sarkaz's demise. Those are the ones left behind. You do not need to question their loyalty. No way. Who sent this motherfucker com? Did the military commission intercept this? Are they screwing with us? I don't believe it. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Scout? The landship should be this way. Teresa, she couldn't have just died like that. Winter of 898, the king of Sarkaz dies. Alyss dies and Kazdel falls to ruin. The explosion of the soul furnace sends dust flying all across Kazdel's territory for 3 whole days and nights. Finally, it falls to the ground like black snowflakes, burying the bones of the invaders, along with the ruin once known as Kazdel. Yeah, she is. She's kinda yandere in a way. Kazdel is no more. But Kazdel has never been gone for good. Yeah. yeah. Yeah, the doctor. That's what I heard from the king of Sarkaz. He said Kazdel has met with ruin more than 3,000 times, but it will always eventually be rebuilt anew. Perhaps that was just a ploy by Alyss to deceive the people. He's dead, Theresis. But even if it were only a tale he spun while wasting away in the palace, I could at the very least sense a strand of longing from his stories. A yearning for a stable life. What happens after victory? Now everyone will only begin wandering their land once more. Our people will praise us as heroes, but we can only return to ruins devoid of life. What can we even do now? Heroes. Once this war is over, that title will be meaningless. Indeed. Also, I seem to have picked up the myriad souls whispering in my ear from a while ago. Their voices are becoming even more distinct. I don't know where the myriad souls hope to lead me. What about you? I hear the same. I dismissed it as delusion brought on by the euphoria of victory, but it seems to be more than that. The myriad souls beckon us. Then let's go to wherever they beckon. Alyss, king of Sarkaz, rests here for eternity, underneath a massive mountain of corpses. In the far future, not a single soul will know there was once a king who died here. He was so mediocre, so ordinary. The Sarkaz do not remember the defeated. In this war that changed their fate, the people will only remember the names of 6 incomparably dazzling heroes. Here we are. I remember this place. It was here we gathered to swear our oaths and join the battle after Alyss's chariot was destroyed. This is where we started, a clothes maker and a guard. Did you hear that, Theresis? The myriad souls speak from under our feet. Ah, there it is. Yes. To think it was this small. Oh, the crown. Oh, it's the crown. Yeah, the crown. With death as a witness, as well as the myriad souls, the twins raise the crown in unison. The crown chooses the twins in return. Atop the ruins, the myriad souls whose existence remains uncertain select two distinct hopes at a time. You should wear the crown, Theresa. Why? The King of Sarkas is but an optimistic fantasy for the pitiful when history chooses to stay silent. Indeed, we will change the Sarkas' fate, with or without relying on an external force. But in this age of despair, it will bring a glimmer of hope to our people. I'm not fit to be that hope bringer. My blade will cut our path forward, and you will lead the way. I understand. The war has just ended. How long will we bear this crown? Until we find a home again. Until the black crown swallows us into its suffering. Until everyone under the same sky can fall into a peaceful slumber. Lead the way forward, you said. You still remember that adventure of ours. You held your sword and carried me. And you guided me through the bushes until we got home. Theresa. Allow me to crown you, myself. Alright. Theresis. I swear this vow to every Sarkas. We will always be equal. Yeah. Man, but it's the doctor. The doctor did the shit, man. Fucking A. We are the baddies all along. Ah, fuck, okay. The Sarkas wanders across the wilderness of consciousness and soul. It is the final moment of her existence. Erasing memories. This is something Theresa actually lacks experience in. Not to mention she now faces a rare kind of mind. Look at the GUI and patterns. Okay. Okay. I will, once we're finished with this. She knows not what she will see, and she has no clue if it will be dangerous. But there is no room to retreat. She has made the final decision of her life. She walks into the doctor's memories and cuts them up into countless fragments of dissipating threads. Memory fades away in silence. She walks through a world she has never seen and could never understand. How did such a glorious civilization meet its end? How do geniuses as bright and as shooting stars struggle for a solution for their ultimate problem, yet finds nothing? Is resistance futile? Is unity a mere fantasy? Is Terra's future already set in stone? What of her beloved homeland? What of her what of her loved ones? She has no answer. She cannot find the answer. She can only continue meandering in the void of memories gone. Hello! Hello, Apok. Welcome. Hi, how are you? Finally, she sees someone familiar. Is all their enthusiasm all overwhelming you? What brings you here, Kaltsit? Did I not be present at this celebration of your latest victory? It's been a long time since I last. Days like these were rare back then, you know? I'm good. I'm good as well, yeah. Actually, I'm starting to feel sleepy, but you know what? We need to I need to finish this, you know? We need to finish this. It's like past 4. But, you know, it is what it is. Or should I say, I've grown so unaccustomed to it now. No matter, you will get used to it again in time. Babel will be a new beginning. Go, we should enjoy this celebration. Theresa watches Kaltsit pat the doctor before gently pushing that very back into the waiting crowd. Too many are forcing their way through the throng, and a hand stretched out, fighting each other to be the first to shake the doctor's hand or pat the doctor's shoulder. Some taller and gutsier ones even try to put their hands right on the doctor's head for a good kneading. Yeah, You saw this guy on a boat. Dante in the comments. Oh, more like Dante in the live stream. Am I right, people? Hmm? Sorry about that unruly subordinate of mine, Doctor. I wanted to stop him. But my arm's injured, so I couldn't make it in time. It's fine. How's your arm? Recovery's going pretty well. It's a pity you won't get to enjoy many drinks here tonight. That's alright, Doctor. I have a few more pints on this guy's behalf. Might have gotten ourselves stuck in that encirclement had you not sprung that surprise attack at the end. Come on, let's slam a few glasses to honor the Doctor. I'm afraid my alcohol tolerance may disappoint you, Ace. Excuse me. Make way, please. I have to see the protagonist of the day. How many people in here? This is the first time I feel that the command center is too small. Do you want me to widen it later? There's still so many people outside hurrying in here with snacks and drinks. Doctor, everyone's cheering for the victory you brought us, but you seem a little uneasy. I thought I was masking it pretty well. I'm just a little nervous in crowds. Hey, careful, that's enough pushing. Amiya, you good? I'm okay. Doctor, come with me. Teresa and I made you a cake. Look, the oven was so hot I got a blister on my finger. Thank you. Oh, are you okay? Does anyone have some burn cream? A gentle cough sounds in the room and the crowd splits into two. Teresa sees a woman dressed in white passing by, smiling as she extends a hand to the doctor with a still healing needle wound. Yes, small. She is looking at herself. The joy fades away, as do the memories and voices. Teresa erases the memory she is too familiar with and continues forward. She sees a record she has never seen before with PRTS. Invoke imaging capabilities. Enable administrator level encryption. Image number 0091 admin. Add subject. This is for you. Activating recorder. Beginning video record. If I didn't hold on until you woke up, you'll see this video. I will remain here in the safest of places until everything settles. Once I'm done with everything, I'll vanish into silence, disappearing before all those who hate me. There's always a voice inside me, reminding me, asking me, who am I? Our own watcher or a traitor to future civilizations? I can no longer recognize myself. We'll get an answer after checking all the logs I left behind. But for now at least I'll no longer hesitate to do what I should do. When you wake up, you will have already disappeared in your past and also unable to appear in our promised future. That's why I hope. Pause recording. Delete all previous content. I still need a bit more time. She does not pause or sigh, just continues what she ought to do in silence. Teresa goes deeper into the buried memories. I need you to contact the closest rescue team. The wreck transport has a Rim Billiton logo on it. This is your squad. I hear someone's still alive in there. We got your call, but it'll take some time for us to rush over from the nearest mining plate. Based on the information you gave us, there's been a banditry at your location there before, so we'll also notify armed security to send a dispatch at once. Ugh. Armed security? But with the way Rim Billiton treats infected orphans... Oh man, you just went up there. Just hold on, I'll get you out there myself. You. Please, stay with me. Yeah, that's a good girl. Give me your hand. Hold tight. But I'm so tired. What's your name? My name? Mom calls me Amiya. Amiya, just hold on tight. I'm holding. I won't let go. The memory shatters. This is Teresa's destination, the terminus of the doctor's memory. Teresa, this is impossible. Every memory should have been Teresa. Yeah, yeah. She was holding your hand when, when you woke up. And the thing is, we parodied it with fucking Limbus Company's, with Limbus Company's April Fool's event. She follows the voice to avoid, and it speaks once more from behind the nothingness. Where am I? You're finally here. I've been waiting for you. Doctor? Yeah, he has always been a fan. Kim Ji-hoon has always been a fan of Arknights. Doctor? Not many people call me that. They prefer my team codename, Oracle. Oracle. So you're the one Kaltsit believes in. I've let her down terribly, but we had no choice. I'm entangled in an inescapable plot. I've been watching you from here as you went around nurturing your hopes, as you suffered betrayal. As if I was looking at my past self. I'm sorry. You are only a residue of the doctor's burned away emotions. There's no way for me to preserve your emotions and memories in your current circumstances. You've reached your destination, so just do what you have to do. Thank you for trusting me. It may be a little late for this, but I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad to meet you too, Teresa. Oracle walks into the distance of the endless wheat fields, disappearing within the stalks. A draft of wind tears through the plain with a roar, and the final scene disperses until only the end of a thread is left. Teresa holds the strand. It quickly loses its luster and turns into powdery dust. Time to say goodbye. We'll meet again in the future, won't we? Kaltsit, Amiya. Alyssciel. Teresa lets go of the final strand of thread in her hand and watches it disperse and fade away like starlight. She takes a step forward towards hope, towards death. Whoa, that is so cool. Interesting. Yeah. Shape of the stage. Oh, it was a beating, like a beating heart, something like that. Oh, and it flatlined in the end. I see. Yeah, it is a pulse. Yeah. Damn! Well, there it is, everyone. We were able to do Babel, the story. The story is gonna be there. So I'm not sure if you guys actually want me to like do the EX stages sometime, because it's like really late. It's really late, guys. But like yeah, we were able to do it. We were able to finish Babel. That was a really great story. It actually gives a lot of you know, like there are some gachas that just don't you know, with the freaking whatchamacallit, like the whole amnesia thing. You know, the whole amnesia thing, they're just not gonna reveal it and shit like that. They're just not gonna reveal it for like as long as possible. And I guess, yeah, 5 years was a very long time to like to actually, you know, to actually try and reveal it. Oh yeah, the 10 pull. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the 10 pull. But yeah, that was a really good event. That was a really great event, if I'm gonna be honest with you. So I really just hope that I get either of these. Yeah. So this is just I just have this. I have the headhunting permit, so it's cool. But yeah. Yeah. It's just a 5-star. We didn't get it. We didn't get it, guys. Sorry. No 6-star. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so washed. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I know that's yeah. Yeah, I know that it sometimes is fake. One more. Tutor, I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh. Well, she looks hot, doesn't she? Kinda hot. Oh yeah, those are 3. Hey, I got Rock. Hell yeah. Look at Rock's thighs. Holy shit. Auga! I can't because I'm saving my pulls. That's why. Unless you know, unless someone helps me whale on the Lapland event, you know. Check the Rock skin. Okay. Yeah, I got 3 5-stars, but my techno is already. I think my techno is like, yeah. She's potential 3, potential 4. She's potential 4. What the fuck? Yeah, I got Rock. Yay! Let's go. Ah, that's cute. Yeah, she's so cute. Whoa, awooga. Oh, she's got a lot of cats. Yeah, we'll get the big Dante. Okay, 2 more years, guys. Two more years before we get the reveal on Dante's past. I mean, Babel is just, you know. I mean, we're in it for the story. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're in for the story. So as always, what I'm thinking. Okay, so we're done with this one, right? We're done with Babel. So we're also done with Overture. We're done with this one. Yeah, we're done with this one as well. So that means we can go to chapter 14 now. We can go to chapter 14 now. Yeah, I finished Arknights' memoir on stream even. I finished it on stream. You can actually see. Yeah, it forms a W. Yeah, I finished this. Oh shit. I finished this one off stream. yeah, I finished everything off stream actually. Because I just need my Originium Prime. I also finished this on off stream. Yeah, all of it. Yeah. I'll probably finish the EX stages off stream as well. But yeah, so which storyline would you guys want next time? Because there's this one. This one is Casimir's, if I recall correctly. And then there's yeah, Lone Trail. Yeah, the Rhine Lab. Okay. Okay, yeah, Rhine Lab. Do the Babel stages on stream. It'll be very entertaining. Are you sure? Like entertaining because I'm suffering or something like that? So there's also that. I think I'm gonna do this these summer events off stream because I don't really think they're that related. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, so the problem is I did this off stream, but I only I haven't finished the EX stages and the S stages. I have not finished them at all. So yeah, I don't know if you, because I actually love this one. Yeah, it really was. Yeah. So long, Adele. Yeah. This one. It's got an EX and yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's that. But I think yeah, after so when do we play the Rhine Lab stages? When do we play the Rhine Lab stages? Is it after chapter 14 or what? This one? Isn't this the one with the one with Necras? The one with Eblana or something? But yeah, so after chapter 14 we go with the Rhine Lab, I guess. Dragon Girl Yuri, yeah. I don't even know if you guys are interested with these ones. See, as you can see, I have not finished them. I have not finished them yet. Yeah, I have not finished them yet. Yeah. Because there's also Near Light and Maria Nerl. So the one that I want is this one, right? After there's gonna be a rerun of this event. There's gonna be a rerun of this event, right? But this one, it's just for these ones are for Degenbrecher. Because we can also continue the Laterano storyline because we finished Guide Ahead. So there's also Hortus de Escapismo. Yeah, there's that. There's a lot of things that we can do. But I think next stream it's gonna be chapter 14. Unless you guys want me to do this thing, whatever this thing is. I have no idea what this thing is, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea how this thing works. I'm just clicking and clicking. Hortus is depressing. Well, isn't that great? Have you played Loop Hero? No, I have not played Loop Hero. What is Loop Hero? Let's go gambling! Oh my god, it's freaking, okay. So yeah, we're gonna, yeah. No support units. One of the devs played Loop here and decided to to add it to Arknights. Upgrade gives you units. Yeah, I remember. I remember it's these ones, right? Yeah. And I think it's this one as well. Surtur, Mudrock, and Weedy. And then Calcet, Nymph, and Siobe. I can just do that actually, and then get this one. Get Mudrock, I don't know, or Surtur, I don't know. Either of that. Yeah, 500. It's okay though. Surtur. Are you Gregor by any chance? Are you Fire Fist Gregor? But yeah, I think I'm gonna go because it's like almost 5 a.m. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We were able to gamble. We didn't get any 6 stars. So, you know, it is what it is. We can't yeah, we weren't able to. Yeah, don't worry. I'll sleep earlier next time. I did sleep earlier last time. So, yeah, no worries about it. But yeah, for now, for me, SME. Bye bye.